Warning, this video is about a board game, and it might seem confusing at first, but I'll explain it as we go along, so if you don't remember or don't know Anna's Roundtable, don't worry. Hey everyone, Mecha here, and today we are playing some Anna's Roundtable. This is a board game that I've made, I think, 2 or 3 videos of already, and I was in the progress of making more, but I run into some bumps that we'll get into. Today, I'll be playing against the maker, the creator, the thinking man behind Anna's Roundtable, BrotherMing. How are you doing?
Thank you, man. Designer, I think was the word.
Yeah, that's also a word. That is also a word. I like that. I like that word, actually.
I'm doing very, very good. Thank you.
All right, that's good. Now, obviously, I can't beat BrotherMing by myself. I want someone to talk to discuss strategy with, so I can see if I can get through this. So I invited my friend Gymmo, expert in Anna's Roundtable. How are you doing, Gymmo?
Hi everyone, I'm doing well and I'm looking forward to the game.
All right, so the idea behind this video, there's a couple of ideas behind it. The first one is whenever it's my turn and Gimmo's turn, we can discuss our strategy out loud, which means you'll be knowing what we're both thinking. And during those times, I will just deafen BrotherMing games and you won't be able to hear us. And that way, you'll know what I'm thinking. The second thought behind it is I recorded a couple of games in real life with like a camera setup and everything to show the board game off in its full glory. Unfortunately, we ran into a couple snags, none of them technical. They were all snags like these games weren't really that great. There were some issues with them. So the idea of this game, beyond what I just explained, is that we can show Ming the issues we ran into by trying to employ strategies that we think are really good. I don't want to spoil what they are because then you can just prevent them. But this game will be fun. We're going first, and we'll have reminders of how the game works throughout if you're confused, because it's been a while since I posted the video, so I will explain the rough objectives of the game as we go along. But basically, you deploy units to the field, and you win by getting points through either capturing, I think they're castles, fortresses in the middle of the board, or by defeating opponents. Those give various amount of points. Ming, did I forget anything?
No, that's basically the core of the game.
All right. And then
Start reading.
Yeah, Ming, if you go ahead and draw these 6 as well, and then we'll probably discuss our initial deployment first. As we grab our first Anna coin, you get one of these every turn.
So you're allowed to mulligan, like discard any number of cards and draw back up to 6 as well.
This, you mean right away? No, you could just like.
Do that. Yeah. Start the game. Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay, this goes here. I think that's good to know. That helps. That would have reduced a lot of complaints during our game for sure. All right, we found one error that we might have made. I don't think it makes a big difference in like the way they played out, but maybe they would have. Okay, so I got my.
It's on the setup page of the rulebook. It also comes up in one of those little like Robin little comics. Robin's like, try to make sure you get at least one of every color.
There you go.
Yeah, I love that rulebook.
Don't worry, yeah, it's a great rulebook. It's a great rulebook.
It's there's been a lot of like holes poked into it. Now it's like out in the wild. I'm like, oh, I could have structured it better, but I just love the aesthetics of it. It's so cute.
For sure. Okay, so I think I'll just have to throw out Ming for a little bit, and then we'll discuss what we're going to deploy in Mulligan from here, because we have to pick units that we want to discard, and we have to pick units that we want to actually deploy in future turns. So Ming, we'll see you in a bit.
I will go to sleep. Just kidding.
No, don't. All right, so I deafened Mr. Ming. So
okay, sounds good.
Have you been
reading all the cards? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Have you been reading? Is what I asked.
I haven't read 2 cards yet.
Okay, let's see. Well, we got Frederick. I remember him being really good. So you might want to take a moment to familiarize yourself with the stats on each unit card here. If you've played Fire Emblem before, you already know most of it. If Frederick attacks someone, he deals 3 damage, minus their defense. Speed is for doubling only, and the doubling threshold is a 1 speed difference. So Frederick can double 1 speed enemies, and he gets doubled by 3 speed or more. Move is the amount of tiles a unit can move, range is how far away he can attack, and just like in real Fire Emblem, you can counterattack, but only if your range matches your opponent's. The green color you see here is for the sake of the weapon triangle. It works just like in Fates and Heroes, so Frederick's green is good against blue, but bad against red cards. You can only deploy one of each color at a time. There are also gray cards. They are neutral and can be deployed in any color, and they don't have open triangle advantage. I remember it was really nice. I think it's one of the few units who can remove Dragon of Vein Tiles, which come up later. I think we save Frederick for later, but he's really good.
So for first, we are going to try to capture the area the left, of course.
Yeah,
So you want
they can see
unit
your
that is
cursor, by the way,
relatively
Gimmo. So
tanky.
if you point to something, they'll be able to see it. So that's all good.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going for that support
The
specifically,
idea is
right?
to take the pile and start capturing.
Yeah.
And we probably want a unit that is somewhat tanky or can defend that.
Yeah. We have a lot of... Let's see... We have a lot of 3 movers and 2 movers. We don't have any armored units.
Yeah, we only need 2 movers because it takes 2 times 2 to get to that tile.
Because we can only deploy in these 4 tiles in the middle right here that I'm pointing to. Gimmo can't see where I'm pointing, I think. Actually, I think he can.
I can see where you're pointing, yeah.
Good, good, good. There's 4 tiles here where we can deploy units, and if we deploy someone here with 2 move, they can get there. And I think that's what we want. We don't really need one like a... Because sometimes what we did is like we have like a 3 mover with Canto that can go like 1, 2, 3, and then 1, and then Canto backwards if need be. But yeah, preferably someone who doesn't get 1 rounded, which happens quite often in this game.
It also would be good to have a haste unit, so can we get there 1 turn earlier.
Oh yeah.
With haste, you can immediately move.
So Noir?
Yeah, unfortunately, Noir is the opposite of a tanky character. Only 3 HP and no defense.
Yeah, that's not great, is it? We don't have many tanky characters, do we?
Well, I think Live is actually, or Liv is actually pretty okay. 6 HP and his distant counter.
Yeah.
So it's not that easy to attack.
He's not a legendary, is he? He's just good old Liv.
Just regular, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so no haste. 1 survive combat. Oh, they're like I now. Okay. When I survive combat, deal 2 damage to another ally unit. Deaths from this damage do not give DP. So we attack ourselves with this. Okay, interesting. I'm down to deploy Lift. We could see how it works.
I think to deploy on the bottom left.
Yeah. Alternatively, we could deploy Frederick, and the next turn we can repo someone that can also reach it. But
you could also mulligan first, but I think it's okay to deploy first, draw a card, and then mulligan.
I'm actually not sure if we're allowed to. Is there any cards you would like to mulligan away?
Not right now, that's why I suggest.
That's why you'd rather just deploy first
and then draw a card.
Okay, I'll just ask Ming if we're allowed to deploy then.
Sure.
I guess. Okay, so I'll just undeafen Ming. Alright, Ming, Ming is muted still, but I think he can hear us.
I'm back. Oh, I am back. I have to mute myself.
We have one question. We have roughly made our minds up, but one question though. So, do we have to mulligan first before we decide to deploy, or can we just deploy and then like do the mass mulligan?
No. The mass mulligan is the start. It's part of setup. Yeah, so you can discard as many cards as you want, and then draw back up to 6, and then start.
And then our turn begins proper. Okay.
Yes.
So,
okay.
Gimmo, is there anything you would like to mulligan then? We could just.
Yeah, I was already thinking we were sort of already on our first turn.
Yeah.
Is Ming deafened now?
He's not. I can deafen him again.
Yep, please.
All right. Deafened. Okay.
So we have 3 red characters in hand.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Liv, Roy, and Leo.
Yeah, I think Leo is pretty okay. Free move. Roy is more of a question. In general, these legendary characters aren't that amazing in my opinion, and this one has 6 HP.
Oh yeah, Roy's a legendary. That means that when he dies, he gives up a greater opportunity cost, basically. So we don't want to use him unless we're really sure he's going to survive. So we could mulligan Roy if you want to.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, let's
go. It's of course true that he's a little bit tanky with 2 defense, but there are so many ignore defense attackers in this game. I wouldn't deploy him as the first unit.
Yeah, and we're going to be deploying Liv probably, which is another red character.
Yeah, I'm just considering either Liv or Roy, but I think Liv is much better to deploy.
Oh yeah, I don't want to deploy legendary right away, because if he dies, we just give away too many points to Ming. He'll basically get double the points for KOing him. So probably mulliganing him. Owen is our only blue, I think, and Frederick is only green. So, and Nora is like only haste character right now, which means we can instantly deploy her without having to wait a turn before we can move her.
Yeah.
So
her ability isn't too great in my opinion, but haste character is always good, so we can keep her.
Yeah. Split personality, roll dice. Yeah, the ability is kind of whatever. It's really just having an archer and getting +1 attack on a mountain as an archer is really nice. That's one thing she does as well. So I guess we're just mulliganing Roy then, and that's it, right?
Yes, indeed.
Okay, seems good. Alright, I'll undeafen Ming. Alright, Ming, we have made our decision.
Alright.
So for our mass mulligan thing, I think we're mulliganing 1 legendary Roy during setup.
Ooh.
Toss them out in the garbage, and we'll get a new one. And I don't think we're deploying this right now.
Nope.
Do we also get our normal free mulligan this turn for like every turn?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So like the setup is like you get a mass mulligan and then the game starts proper.
Okay, so now we've actually started, and now will be when we take the coin and stuff. Okay, so Gymmo, do you want to just do the deploy, and then we can maybe mulligan one of the things we drew if we want to?
Exactly.
Okay.
We'll draw a card after we deploy.
Yeah,
Gives us
sure.
more information.
So we're deploying this guy, right? Okay, we'll deploy Liv here, and we'll put his corresponding color over here. That means Liv is standing over here. He's our red unit. And we have to fatigue him, which I think there's like a fatigue counter you put on him.
Yep, this thing.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's right. So he's exhausted, which means he cannot move yet. Haste characters don't have this problem. We'll just draw a new card to substitute him, because you always got to have 6 cards in hands to redraw that. Okay. And okay, I think we need to discuss this mulligan for a bit before we do it. So I'll deafen you again, Ming. Right, he's deafened. So, you want to mulligan this legendary Celica or keep her around?
I think it's okay to mulligan her. Another legendary, and we already have another red character.
Yeah.
If you're going to draw a legendary and keep it, I'd rather have a blue or a green one, I think.
Yeah, so our only options for red, if this lift goes down, is Leo. But he's pretty good, right? So...
Yeah, they're only 3 HP, but overall it's a good character.
Yeah.
And even if we run out of red, somehow we can still deploy a colorless character, of course.
Yeah. I mean, Celica looks okay. It's just legendary is always giving the creeps because they give up so much points when they die.
Yeah, in our games generally we don't use legendaries, but maybe Ming is going to teach us how to actually use them properly.
Yeah. You can only deploy one legendary, so even if they're really that good, it's only going to be one character we have to fight against. But yeah, I don't think I want to use this. She does have like 2 effectiveness things though, which is like really nice in case he deploys something that they're effective against. We don't actually have any options when it comes to effectiveness. And she's effective against both horses and armor, so we could keep her around for a turn.
Sure.
See if he deploys one, and if he doesn't, we can mulligan her anyway.
Keeping all our characters in our hands, no mulligan this turn.
Yeah, we could mulligan Ranulf if you want to. Remember Ranulf not being too good, because we generally don't have... The shapeshifters are really awkward to use. We'll probably explain it when they hit the field, but just, you know, imagine FE9, Lagoose Gauge. They're kind of that awkward.
Fairness is, of course, a very situational ability.
Yeah. Bow 9 ignore all stat changing effects. Yeah, I generally don't think that's that good.
Yeah, I'm up for mulligan Ranulf and maybe draw something like a dancer.
Okay, yeah, that's true. We do want to dig
cards.
for dancers eventually. They're really good in this game. Okay, so well, I'll just undeafen and announce the mulligan then.
Yeah, sure.
Right. So undeafen. All right, Ming, we're gonna mulligan one more card, our free one for the turn.
All right.
There goes the Ranulf, and we'll draw.
Oh no, Ranulf.
Not our boy. We'll draw another card.
Oh no.
Can't do anything with it right now anyway, but we'll keep it in mind. And I believe that will be our turn, because there's nothing else really to do on turn 1 yet. Generally, most actions involve, you know, moving units.
Yeah, I think there's not definitely needed this time because we're just going to do not much else.
All right, so we'll pass the turn on to you, Ming. I'll flip this turn counter to you. It actually says red, so I actually should flip it to blue like this. There you go. Because you're blue.
Yeah. We swapped.
Yes.
Okay, so take my Anna coin. I'm gonna go ahead and open with Soleil.
Oh God, not the Soleil.
I love her. It's art, one of my favorite ones. Also, Roy. I'm just very sad about both these mulligans. We actually buffed Roy for the digital version, I believe.
Oh, we discarded a buff character.
I think he's got a buff. I'm not entirely sure. I think people complain about him being weak, and then I think I might have buffed him, but I might have said no because I don't think he's really weak. Every time I played him, I'm like, this guy Roy is so strong. The 2 armor red sword unit and that crazy special. Oh, anyways. So Lei is here to protect her friends.
All of her friends. She's gonna protect our lift. All right.
And I think I want to cut her right here. And then I am going to draw my card. Let's see.
Oh, you also did some mulligans, didn't you, at the start?
I did. It's our I mulligan Selkie.
Okay.
Also mulligan.
No complaints from me there.
Selkie is hard to use, but when she's like used well, it's really annoying. I'm gonna go ahead and mulligan Lion. or Leon. That's my turn. Goes to you.
All right. Flip this over. I'll deafen you, Ming, because we'll probably need to discuss things.
Yeah.
Server deafen. Alright, he can't hear us. Time for all our secret plans. My first secret plan will be to take an Anna coin before I forget. Here we go. We'll probably explain it as we go.
The deployment's interesting. Like Soleil's generally a really strong character. That ability is also easy to activate.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really counter our live.
No.
Much.
At first, when he put it at like on the bottom square, I was like, yes, he's so far away. We're gonna get an easy capture here. And then he put it like 2 to the right. It's like, oh, never mind. Okay, but it's not as close as she could be. So we're probably gonna make this move anyway, right? We're still gonna move.
Yeah, we're definitely going to make that move.
Mm-hmm. But before we do, let's see. So if we want to, you put her in a weird position because usually we're putting people like all the way over here or all the way over here at the bottom. Like there's no in betweens. Like I guess he's going for the middle. Like he's gonna move on a mountain.
Possible.
Which is a little bit hard to reach if you want to go for a kill.
If he's going to go to the middle, it would be good to deploy our blue character Olwen, of course.
Yeah.
We can reach that relatively easily. Right now, he can't yet put the Dragonville tile down.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't have any resources yet.
Well, we are going to capture in 2 turns, and then he'll have a Dragon Vein point, which he can then use to put down a Dragon Vein tile. But yeah, he won't be able to until we're here to capture.
Maybe we could deploy Olwen completely to the right. So next turn we can move 3 spaces up, and then he can't block our road much anymore.
Yeah.
Heck.
But Olwen is very easy to KO. Like if you move Olwen there, he'll probably deploy like a green character or someone who can kill Olwen about here, and then attack us over the mountain if we put it there. We can just like retreat and work with it, I guess. I don't hate the idea of just deploying Olwen right there though. It's just if you put Olwen here and he starts walking right, I guess that's kind of awkward. But then he'll be really slow.
Yeah.
So.
And don't forget that he's probably going to want to deploy another character close to Soleil. Since if he goes for the capture area on the right, then the ability of Soleil doesn't work.
I think basically like wherever we put Olwen, he's gonna move away from it with Soleil. So then the question is, because like our plan eventually is gonna be capture on the top half, and then if he's gonna fight us there, then we'll have an advantage because we'll be closer to here. Like it will take us less movement tiles to get closer to that point. And it's
our idea of a potentially broken strategy is indeed to just put 3 characters on the top. Near that capturing area and just defend until all the capture cards are exhausted.
Yeah, because when we get our first capture, we'll get amount of points. We'll get, I think we get 4 for the first one. It's this pile over here that's called victory point cards. I can't really show it very well right now, but the first ones are worth like 4 points, but they increase in value as the game goes on. I believe it's like about 4 cards of 4 points, and then a couple of 6, and then a couple of 8, and that'll be it. And we found out in our games that if we just capture this one quickly, then unless your opponent launches like a really strong offensive to stop it, you can end the game within, what was it, like 3 or 4 turns, and you just win the game. There's nothing you can really do about it. Well, unless you fight over there, but if you fight over there, we also have a slight advantage because we're closer to that point than he is. It takes him 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 tiles in between his quickest movements to that fort, whereas for us it's only 3. So we have much better options in that regard. So it's better for us either way.
I'm looking at the card that gives us good synergy for that strategy right now. We don't have characters that give good defense. But Frederick is an actual good character because he has the ability to remove an unoccupied DV tile.
Yeah, this is
like one of the counters to the strategy of just putting 3 characters near that capture tiles. That if you have enough dragon beans, you can move a character of the opponent and then put that one tile on the capture area, then you can't capture it anymore.
Yeah.
Frederick can remove it, so that's actually a very good card for us.
Yeah. I'll probably explain it as it becomes more relevant. But basically, for 1 Dragon Vein point, you can get this Dragon Vein tile and put it somewhere where you want. And it can either be an accessible tile or a blockable tile that no one can stand on. And then, like you said, you can also use Dragon Vein points to move characters on the field, to manipulate them. That'll take 2 each. And you get Dragon Vein points through captures and through KOs. So every time someone does that to you, either capturing a fort against you or they KO one of your characters, you get a Dragon Vein point. So those are very valuable, but there are ways to counter our strategy. So you still think it's good to put Olwen on the right? to, or put it on the bottom, I guess, for us now.
I just remembered our strategy revolves around defending a specific capture area, so we shouldn't put Olwen on the other side.
Yeah, that's why I was afraid to do it. So
yeah.
Do we put her at the top then? Because then she'll be less she'll have less options because she can only really move through the area that we're gonna move lift through.
Well, I'm also thinking about mulliganing first, since Olwen is not a great defensive character for our strategy. Maybe we can pull something better.
Oh yeah, we haven't mulliganed this turn yet, right? We only mulliganed Renolf on turn 1. So do you want to mulligan Levitain?
Yeah, I think Levitain is an actual okay character, but I don't see any other good candidates.
Oh, we're gonna mulligan Silica, I guess.
Yeah, sure, because Levitain is a pretty good character and is red as well.
Yeah, that works for me. We can do that and then figure out from there. We'll probably make mulligan to make the move, and then go from there. So like, probably deploy Olwen where Lif is, probably.
Yes.
Okay. I'll undeafen.
But let's first mulligan.
I'll undeafen and then we'll mulligan.
Yeah.
All right, Ming. I hope you don't get tired of us talking to each other about this game, because it'll take a while as the turn goes on.
Oh, it's all good.
All right. Let's mulligan this legendary Celica. And
sad.
Draw a card. All right. We drew this one. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting. All right, so I don't think it changes anything right now, Gymmo, does it?
I don't think that changes anything, no.
Yeah. Okay. So shall we just make our move? Get our lift to the square. All right. So move lift 2. Lift has 2 movements, as it says in the card. So you can move 2 tiles. So we're gonna move over here, and then we can take an action. I think the only action that we can take right here is working, which is basically just waiting and getting an Ana coin. So we'll get that. And then we're gonna deploy this character, right?
Yes.
The tile that Lift started on, I think. So deploy her on here. We'll deploy Olwen, and then we'll draw another card for deploying Olwen. So we'll have 6 in hand again. Draw this one. And I think that's pretty much everything we can do.
Yes, good.
All right, so we'll pass over our turn to you, Ming.
Okie doke. On my turn, I am gonna go ahead and bring out the. I always have to deploy this card out of obligation because this is the first piece of art we got for Anna's Roundtable by the lead artist. Soren. I call him Soren. He goes by Soren. Midoriyazu Hugs. I always forget like that's his artist tag, but which is a mouthful. But yeah, this is the first piece of art we got for the game. Back when we were just thinking about making a couple promos, and then we got really excited. And then everything happened. So yeah, Sylvain, legendary
Sylvain.
Legendary Sylvain is here to change up the game. I am obligated to play him, but right now I am playing him because distinctly you have a red unit going to the side of the castle. He comes in hasted, so he's already roaring to go. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Soleil, move her up 2, work, get my Ana coin. I forgot my Ana coin start a turn as you do, and then I'm gonna use Sylvain. He's gonna move up 3. It's gonna go 1, 2, and 3, and he is going to work as well. I've got my 4 coins. I think I'm gonna hold on to them, and that's my turn. Back to you.
All right. I'll grab the Ana coin, and then I'll grab Ming's ability to speak and listen, and I'll reduce it by 100%. It's all done. And Gymmo, I think we might have a bit of a problem on our hands.
Yeah, this is immediately going to counter the strategy, though Ming is not even aware of it yet.
Yeah, I mean, in general, it's just we put our Olwen in here, or we put our Lif over here, thinking we can just go capture this fort. And he puts out a character that has weapon triangle because Sylvain is a blue character and Lif is red. So that means that Sylvain would do 1 extra damage to Olwen, and we would do 1 less damage in return if we were to both attack each other. And Sylvain unfortunately has 3 attack And Olwen has no defense, so even without the weapon triangle, we get one hit KO'd. So if we were to put Olwen here on this fort and then capture it, Ming would probably move up with Sylvain and KO us, and that would not be a very good trade, because then we'd be down a character, and we wouldn't have much of a response to it. Also unfortunate is that Olwen only does 3 damage with her attacking power. I guess there's a chance that she gets +1 attack with wild magic, but it's only a 50-50 shot, and it would still only do 4 damage to Sylvain. We only have 3 speed. Sylvain has 2 speed. Wait, don't we double him? What?
Yeah, that's a reason we could still potentially just go and capture, because if Sylvain attacks us, he deals 4 damage, which we survive, and then we deal 3 damage twice because we still outspeed, even if he's next to Soleil. Then that leaves him with 1 damage. Then we can just finish off with Olwen on our turn. So this is not as bad as it looks yet.
Yeah, so the idea is we capture with Lif. Sylvain doesn't kill us?
Nope.
And then we do some damage to him, and then Olwen can finish him off. And Soleil will probably capture. So we'll give him a kill and a capture. And a capture at this point is worth 4 points, whereas a kill is worth 3 points. Kills will always be worth 3 points throughout the game. You can see the score at the bottom right of your screen. Gymmo can't see it, but I have a skill tracker or point tracker set up in OBS. So that will be used to keep a track on points, hopefully professionally and properly. And then we'll give him a kill and a capture if we do that. And then from there, we'll have a green character ready to do something, I guess.
Yeah, but he doesn't get a kill, right? Because we just survive if he captures.
Oh yeah, he doesn't even. I keep thinking Sylvain is just gonna skewer Olwen, but he's not gonna attack Olwen. He's gonna attack Lif, who has 6 HP. And
yeah, Sylvain isn't legendary, so you think that he's just going to.
Wow, he is.
It, but...
You're right. I hadn't even noticed that. So we actually get a legendary kill if we do that properly. And just
assuming that Ming doesn't buy a card, which happens to be the greatest card ever, and then kill us anyway.
It's possible that he'll buy something. He'll get a coin at the start of his turn and bring it up to 5 coins, and he can buy any of these 3 cards. And we know that the 5 cards are especially powerful. And I think both Gymmo and I agree right now that we don't want to buy cards until we can get to 5. But we can get the 5 card this turn, Gymmo, if you want to, because we can work with someone like we can work with Olwen this turn, probably, right?
Yes.
And then we can get the 5 card.
Might even just be the play. Just move Olwen up 3 spaces, work, and then capture with Lif.
You mean we're moving Olwen here, right? Like right behind.
Yes, because he can't attack there anyway, because the armored or what is it? Cavalry cannot move through mountains.
Yeah, he would have to put down a Dragon Vein tile to get to Olwen in that case. Actually, even then you couldn't do it, right? Because he's in front of 2 terrain tiles and then our Lif, so he can't get there.
Yes.
And he only gets 1 Dragon Vein point, so he can't do a whole lot other than that. So he would use his Dragon Vein Crystal to, like, worst case scenario for us, right? He would just put it on this mountain right here, but he still can't attack Olwen because she'll be behind Lif.
Yes, exactly. What we do need to keep in mind is if Lif gets attacked, then he needs to deal 2 damage to either Olwen or the green unit we're going to deploy. Oh, it only has 3 HP.
Yeah, do we have to activate Sakvabekker or whatever it's called? That's such a weird ability.
I think so, because the stats of Lif are already kind of unbalanced, to be honest. Especially if you take distant counter into account.
Yeah.
So that ability just seems like something to balance it out.
We'll have to ask Ming, but we could just play as if we do. But I don't think it's a big deal if we have to deal 2 damage to Olwen, because Olwen dies to everything anyway. So it's not a big deal.
We can't do it twice on Olwen, because then we just lose the character.
Yeah, that's true. But it's only if Lif survives, which is already pretty good. And like, he's gonna get attacked by Sylvain once maybe, and then he'll probably die to the next attack that happens to him. Because Sylvain alone is going to do like 4 damage to him. Yeah, 4 damage, because Sylvain has 3 attack, plus 1 for weapon triangle is 4, and he doesn't double us. We double him though for some damage. We do 4 minus 1 defense and 1 for weapon triangle, so we're doing 2 damage, times 2 for doubling is 4 damage to him.
Pause, I'm ready. I'm gonna go ahead and tap Sylvain. Sylvain's gonna go 1 over. He's gonna just go ahead and hit Leaf. Any 5 cost cards from you?
I think we're good on that front. Don't you think so, Gymmo?
I think this is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's
we're,
going to
Alright.
survive anyway.
yeah, this is the first
And we
combat,
could
so I'll just-
potentially also use Micaiah, but I don't think it's worth it in this case.
I don't think so either.
Forgot that.
Yeah. So I guess I'll run over the combat real quick. I already explained it briefly while we were here, because we went over this combat, obviously, during our turn. So Sylvain has 3 attack and 2 speed, and then he gets no extra, right now. He has no Valkyries.
Oh,
on,
he's
right?
yeah, but he gets the triangle advantage.
Yeah, that's true. So he gets +1 to his attack, so his attack goes from 3 to 4, because he's a blue character. He has weapon triangle over Lith, who is red. So he goes up to 4.
But
yeah,
there's
so
also
Lith has 0
another
defense, so Lith will take
cavalry
4.
character, and the disadvantage of putting all 3 characters in this area is that there are so many terrain tiles.
Yeah.
So then we have little movement
Yeah.
going on.
That, and if he has like a character with a horse slayer, for example, or anything effective on cavalry, it'll be easier for him to take us out. So we could deploy Charlotte instead if you want to. She has armor slayer, which is effective against armored units. There's none on the field, but it would be more variety. She is armored herself, so she has like some bulk, 4 HP, 2 defense, and 3 speed as well. Seems okay. So do you want to deploy Charlotte in a space where...
So just in
always?
case Ming is not actually going to suicide Sylvain,
Yeah.
then we still have the threat of Charlotte.
Yeah, that, and we want a green character on the field anyway. I don't think this is the time to deploy Noir, who is gray, so she can go in any space.
Yes. There's also no danger of a red mage appearing, because Ming already played a red character.
Oh, did he just grab his card? Oh, I think Ming was moving his cards around a little bit. So are we gonna deploy Charlotte, or do we want to look at anything? I feel like we could get rid of Mordecai if we wanted to, but Olwen will probably die at some point, so it's nice to have a blue character in hand. Oh, we still have
I
Leo
also
though.
think that ability is just really nice as a surprise. Imagine that you can haste deploy Mordecai and immediately use the special. That can really do some big things.
That could be good for late game, yeah, or like just combat in general. So don't mulligan anything then? I don't want to mulligan Frederick, but I kind of want to have like a non-Frederick green character, so I don't want to mulligan any of the greens.
Yeah, I'm thinking like maybe Mulligan Leo.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
Yeah.
think Levitine is already good enough.
Yeah, I guess we kind of have to make a choice between Levitane and Leo then.
Yes, Leo's nice for the surprise hit, since he has 3 movement and 2 range. Can reach a lot, but if we keep to our defensive strategy, then Levitine should be good enough.
Yeah, the question is if is he going to break our defensive strategy? Because I feel like, you know, Ming is not dumb, right? He'll know he's going to, like, he knows he can't kill, like, Lith just like that without, like, a double attack. So I don't know what his plan is. I'm curious.
And he probably already has some idea of what the plan is, because we're really taunting at the start, like, yeah, we have this potentially breaking strategy, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And now we deploy everything to the left, so yeah.
Yeah, it's true. I have this problem a lot when we play. It's like, I don't want to discard any of these cards. They all seem like potentially good, but I don't know. I kind of want to get to the dancers or something else good. It's like, do I really want to get rid of this guy? He has reposition too. It's like so good.
What do you mean? Yeah. I just feel like if I have 6 good characters, I can probably afford to lose one to search for a really useful card like a dancer.
That is a
And
good
then
philosophy.
I just think, yeah, I need to discard something anyway. Let's just do it.
Okay, so do you want to, when we get back to Ming being on Deafen, do you want to like mulligan Leo first and then make the moves?
Yep. Ideally, we would mulligan Leo and then think again.
Yeah. I mean, if we draw something that we're never going to use this turn, I think we could just make the moves. And if it's like, if it's like a good green character, I guess we can have to discuss for a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we'll just also interrupt and say we need to discuss again if I think the character is relevant. Yeah.
Oh, Bing said he forgot to mulligan last turn, so he did that real quick and he discarded Nyla.
The legendary character.
The legendary Nyla. Yeah, I feel like we're both discarding the legendaries quite a lot. Okay, Ming says just undeafen me if you're gonna for just mulligan, don't worry about undeafening. So we'll just discard Leo then.
Okay, sure.
Right, discard Leo. Draw a card.
Let's see what we get. It's a green character. So
is it? Who is it? We have Micaiah.
Yeah.
I mean, that is a green character. I feel like for defensive play, having 2 range is almost better than having these. But then again, Charlotte has grab, which also like opens up a lot of options. Although maybe not right now.
But that ability, is that with a special token or not? If it's not, then it seems really powerful.
Oh yeah,
Mikaya.
it's a special token. It's purple. For another
Okay.
ally against combat, spend one Dragon Vein with an ally unit to take no damage until combat ends. Damn. I mean, it is one Dragon Vein point. We're not going to get many of those, probably, if our strategy goes well.
No, I just feel like this card is pretty perfect for our strategy of defending that one tile.
Yeah. For any other ally enters combat, spend one Dragon Vein tile for that ally unit to take no damage until combat ends. That does seem like pretty good defensively. I don't know if the strategy defensive will hold up, but, you know, I think we should deploy Mikaya, personally.
I think so too.
Yeah. She is not effective against anything. She does ignore defense, 3 attack. She also 1 round Sylvain, but it's not going to be relevant, probably.
You never know.
Yeah.
Mikaya run around Sylvain just like Charlotte does.
Oh, true. Yeah, it's just Mikaya does it with, like, more range.
Yes,
It's
and
just more
that
fragile.
power of Mikaya is basically like the 5 item card, the 5
Yeah.
coin item card that we always want to have. So.
Well, the difference is we only do it once. Well, I guess that's the same for a card, but it's like also we get
Yes.
the Dragon Vein token. It doesn't work until he captures or kills something, basically.
No, so it's either 5 coins or a Dragon Vein.
Yeah. Alright, so Undeafen, make the moves, I guess. They're probably gonna be capture,
Or we
move
can
all
also
right
buy the
behind.
card first. The 5, we can move Owen first, buy the card, 5 coins, and then see if there's something we are going to change about our strategy.
Okay, so I guess we'll do that. I'll definitely him real quick to let them know what we're doing then, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Alright, Ming, we're here. Hello?
I am here. Yeah.
Okay, yes, thank you. We're gonna do like one quick thing that we wanted to just let you know without just typing in chat all the time. So we're gonna move one character. We're gonna move Olwen
All right.
to over here, and
Okay.
we'll work it for an Ana coin,
Oh, you guys are really committing to this edge.
and then we're gonna. Do we have 5 coins? I can't see it.
Yes.
Yeah,
you
we have
do.
5 coins.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm gonna spend it all in the shop. Toss them away. Draw this card. Buy it. I guess I'll just explain Ana's shop's cards real quick in case I haven't. Ana coins, you get them through various actions, and then you can spend them in the shop, and then you get in a card your opponent can't see. And the 3 are weaker than the 5, obviously, because they're less expensive. The 5 ones, sometimes you can play them during your opponent's turn. They're really powerful, so that's why we bought the 5 one. That's the thing. I don't know. Gymmo, do we need to discuss any more from here?
This doesn't change what we were going to do, so
Okay, so
play.
we're gonna do the rest of it. So we did that. I haven't been doing the exhausting very properly. My apologies. So we used Olwen. She's exhausted. Lif, will activate him. He's going to capture this fort. So we're gonna give you a Dragon Vein for the capture.
Thank you. Thank you.
And we're gonna take some victory points. I believe it's this one we take over here. And now I actually need to change my counters. Let's see if I can do that properly without messing up my whole overlay. So Mecha and Gymmo have 4 points now. Please update it, OBS. Thank you. Very cool.
Ooh, you have an overlay. Nice. I'm so hyped to see this.
It's literally just text on a black box.
Hey, it's more. That's more official than anything I've ever done. That's super.
I know, right?
I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Okay, and we're deploying this this Mikaya character over here, and we're putting her over here as well. She's very exhausted from being deployed, and we'll redraw our unit cards. We have 6 in hand. The shop cards don't count, in case you were wondering. Draw a shiny new card. We'll probably look over when it's our turn again. And I think anything else, Gymmo? No, right?
No, this is fine. You can end the turn here.
Okay, so yeah, end turn.
All right, my turn. I'm gonna go ahead and gain 1 Ana coin. I'm gonna mulligan. Start of turn.
Lilina. Yeah, I guess while you're thinking, I'm going to real quick explain Ana's cheer because we haven't really done it yet. So Ming has an extra card in hand. You can see he has 7 cards. That's because he went second, and so we got an extra bonus card called Ana's cheer. It's to make up for the fact that Gymmo and I got to move first. What it does is it gives him +1 movement, or rather, it lets him move one of his units 1 extra tile, or just bump him 1 tile somewhere, basically. And he gains 2 coins when doing that as well. So that's why we have to kind of be cautious when looking at Ming's movements, because he can move an extra tile somewhere, basically. I mean, do you have suspicions about what our broken strategy is?
Is it just committing to one side of the map?
Perhaps. Most quarters. I'm just curious.
No. I mean, I've seen people do that, and I've seen that with mixed success. So
Okay.
if that's the secret, I'm curious what's different about it. I can actually, I guess I don't really care. I can narrate my thoughts out loud for you. That might make it more interesting. All right, so
Only if you want
this
to.
This is Ming's inner turmoil. So I'm thinking about right now, there's a couple of options over to me that's interesting. For example, I can put down a Dragon Vein tile here to block this Micaiah from ever coming out in a meaningful way. And I could also put it here, bump, and then move over here with Sylvain to one-shot this Owen, get some early points. But then that exposes my Sylvain, who is going to get two-shot by Micaiah, which is no good.
Yeah, and doubled, right?
Unless I get Soleil next to Sylvain, which I won't be able to if he's all the way up here. I can also just go spend 2 unit actions, which is bad unit economy, or to kill Leaf.
Can I interrupt your thoughts for a moment?
Yes.
You said Soleil next to Sylvain protects him from being one-routed?
Sylvain will gain +1 speed. So
+1 speed. That's right. Okay, I
he will no longer get doubled by Micaiah.
Oh,
which
yeah.
Is very important.
I was looking at Soleil's skill, but it's Sylvain's skill that does it. Yeah, you're right.
So I've got a couple of options. None of them are perfect, because ultimately it's really important that I get that victory point this turn.
Victory points. Wait, another question. You said you could attack with Sylvain on Owen by putting a Dragon Vein down?
Yeah, if I put a Dragon Vein down there, bump him 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even need to do that. I can just bump him over 1.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
true.
He can just go 2.
Okay, yeah.
I'd rather
you can
not
use
wait
NS
my
here. Yeah.
interaction.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, it's not a very good move, but it could work. Yeah.
I am going to. The unfortunate part is I didn't draw any archers, so that's what I really would have liked.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's something we've never said before, I think.
Really. Archers are great for holding the mountains. It's the extra attack is really strong. Like,
we have a legendary Claude. We have a legendary Claude for you if you want. It'll cost you 5 coins, but you can have it if you want.
Does a legendary Claude even have the archer tag? Because he's a flying archer.
Oh, I think he might not actually.
Yeah. It's only the foot archers that have the tag. But basically,
that
if
was
you
part
have
of the
an
scam.
archer,
Actually, I knew that all along. That was part of the scam.
If I have archer here, right, it really threatens this mountain because it's like, anything you put around here now, suffers. Like, he gets that plus extra attack. It's just really good.
Yeah, I think at one point I had Ignatz on the mountain with the ballista.
Oh, it's so strong. It's so good. I am gonna go ahead and just commit to a random strategy by flipping a coin. I feel like that's what I should be. That's what I should be doing as the boss NPC, right?
The boss NPC.
No. Okay, I think ideal strat is actually to just introduce a little bit of variability by paying 3, draw an Anacoin. All right. You never know when these might pay off.
It's true. Especially
the 3s. If you get a freaking secret shop card, buy a free 5.
Is there a reason you bought a 3 instead of a 4?
3s tend to be more utilitarian. In this case, it just so happened to work out for me.
Oh, there we go.
I was literally hoping for like three of the 3 cost cards would have been really good in this situation, and I got one of them.
Yeah, so that is one big edge you have. You know all the cards in the shop. I think when I looked through all the 5s at one point, but we never really looked through like, okay, what are the odds of getting something out of the 3 or the 4?
I think that's a big trap. It's that like the 5s are just so strong, like they're guaranteed to be strong, but the utilitarian natures of the 3s and 4s are really good. And I think I want to show you what I mean, but I'm not sure. Still a little risky.
Do I goad you into it by saying for the content?
For the content, sure. I've driven one of the cool 3s, Church Valkyrie. All of the 3s are pretty cool, but this is what I wanted. I wanted the flying tag one because flying cavalry unit, flying overrides cavalry, so it would turn Sylvain into a gorgeous, sexy Pegasus Knight.
Oh no.
Giving him vast reach. But again, I can't one round Micaiah.
Good, because I wasn't ready for this.
Me neither.
You're just putting it on the table, right? I was like, why didn't you put down Sylvain? But okay. Interesting. He just reclasses Sylvain to Wyvern Rider. He just gains advanced seal. You know you're in trouble when a 3 houses character gets a Wyvern.
Alright, so I think I've discussed all my options in the open, but now it's time for me to make a decision on what I think is best. I'm gonna go 1 over. Well, he's gonna just go ahead and hit Leaf. Any 5 cost cards from you?
I think we're good on that front. Don't you think so, Gymmo?
I think this is fine. Yeah,
so
it's going to survive anyway.
Right, this is the first combat.
We could potentially also use Micaiah, but I don't think it's worth it in this case.
I don't think so either.
Forgot that.
Yeah. So I guess I'll run over the combat real quick. I already explained it briefly while we were here, because we went over this combat obviously during our turn. So Sylvain has 3 attack and 2 speed, and then he gets no extra right now. He has no Valkyries. But
he gets the triangle advantage.
Yeah, that's true. So he gets +1 to his attack, so his attack goes from 3 to 4 because he's a blue character. He has weapon triangle over Lif, who is red, so he goes up to 4. So Lif has 0 defense, so Lif will take 4 damage. And Lif will counterattack with his 4 attack. It gets reduced by 1 because of weapon triangle disadvantage, so it goes down to 3. Sylvain has 1 defense, so we go down to 2 damage. So Sylvain will take 2 damage, go down to 5 HP.
Yep.
And then we have to, how do you pronounce this? Sakfabekar?
You get a follow-up attack on me as well, so you deal 2 damage twice. So I have
that's
4
true.
damage.
Yeah. Good point. So Sylvain right now is taking 4 damage. He's down to 3 HP. And we need to do 2 damage, which I think we're going to do to Olwen.
At this point, yeah, I think it's the best choice.
Yeah, I mean, you can't reach Olwen anyway, so it should be fine. Wait, did it say that? Yeah, Olwen is... I keep thinking Olwen is green for some reason, but she's blue, so she's right behind there. It should be fine. Let me think for 1 second. It should be okay. So I see, like, can Soleil, like, potentially kill Olwen, but I don't think so. So...
kill all of them, yeah. Every last one of them.
Every last one of them. Okay, I put her to 2 damage, so she's at 1 HP now.
Alright.
It's really hard to see on the screen right here, but I can show it sometimes.
That is Sylvain's turn. I'm going to go ahead and tap... oh, wait, nope. After Sylvain attacks, he's going to use his cavalry tag to move 1 space back.
Isn't that Kanto?
It's away. Oh, he doesn't have Kanto.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I just realized.
Who knows this? No, just kidding.
The misplays.
Oh, that is a misplay on my part.
Does that change what you want to do?
It's not a huge change, just a not ideal situation. I'm gonna go ahead and move Soleil up. Then she's gonna. No, I'm gonna use Anna's cheer first. That's gonna bump Soleil up 1 space, and give me 2 Anna coins.
Yes.
Bye, Anna's cheer. And then I'm going to have Soleil move Tapper. I'm going to have her move 1, 2, and she's going to finish off Leaf with 3 damage.
Yes. Good thing I correctly put that damage counter there, didn't I? Alright, you go to the discard. You're discarded. Ming got first blood. We get it right in vein.
We're not going to discuss about using Micaiah, or?
I mean... That's a,
you need a DV for Micaiah.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have that yet.
Yeah, I mean, glad you remembered it, but I don't think I would have if I got the choice, but there you go. Done that. And we need to get rid of our red character from the board as well. There you go. Alright, and you got some victory points, Ming. I'm going to put it on my overlay if you can do it on your thing.
Yep, I got 3 VP.
Yes, for a KO you always get 3. So... it's now 4-3.
And then Lastly, I'm going to... Whoopsie. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and spend 1 DV. And I'm going to put my Dragon Vein tile. I'm going to put it either here or here, debating. Owen's going to be the reach either way, and bye-bye Sylvain. That's unfortunate for him. It's going to be a lot of VP. Very unfortunate for him. I think Makai is a more annoying threat over here. You know what? I'm going to hold off on it. I'll just save it. And then I'm going to deploy a green unit. I'm going to go ahead and deploy Soren. Soren's going to go...
The actual Soren.
Right. Yeah,
The
right
real Soren.
here. And then, let's see. Great. I'll spend my 4 Ana coins. Buy this card. Okay. Alright, it goes to you.
Alright. Get the Ana coin, and I think it's time to deafen Ming for another 10 hours.
Yeah, sure. See you in half an hour. 5 bathroom breaks later.
Alright, Ming has been deafened. Interesting developments.
Yeah, so our strategy is shot. That's not gonna work anymore.
Well, he didn't Dragon Vein. I'm very happy about that. He didn't Dragon Vein the tile, at least.
Yeah, that's good. I'm thinking about a strategy to kill both characters, but I don't think that's in the cards, literally.
Yeah, Owen can kill one, but Micaiah can't kill anything then, I think.
Yes, and I think we should indeed use Owen to kill the legendary Sylvain.
I think so too.
If we don't do that, then Sylvain is just going to retreat.
Yeah, I don't want to leave around Sylvain. Because like, the alternative would be killing Soleil, but then Sylvain. I mean, you can't retire him exactly, but
yeah, I said retreat, but I mean retire, since he only has 3 HP left, and it's a legendary, so getting killed is very annoying for me here.
Yeah.
I
mean, we're not going to capture
kill Soleil, of course, but yeah, legendary kill.
We're probably not going to capture, right? Actually, something I had just realized. Let me see. So, just thinking out loud here, Noir has 5 speed and 2 attack, and Soleil only has 4 speed and no defense and 4 HP. So, we could haste deploy Noir and just KO Soleil with her.
That seems very good indeed. Yeah, I forgot about the haste again.
Yeah, haste is pretty good.
So not putting down a tile for Ming was actually, yeah, I could almost say misplay, unless he has a very good reaction card in his hand.
Yeah. We still don't capture though, I think, because Micaiah can only move 2 tiles and she can't reach a capturing tile. So if we were to KO Sylvain using Olwen, so from here to here, and we were to move, like, we probably move Micaiah like out of the way somewhere, maybe to the corner. Yes. And then we have to deploy Noir and get like here, left of the lake, and shoot down Soleil. We get a double kill that way, no capture.
The strategy doesn't work anymore, but we have a very good alternative, and that is killing 2 characters in the same round.
I mean, if you think about it, it's still part of the same strategy. It's like, okay, if you want to stop this, you have to aggressively attack us and expose yourself, and now we are closer to that tile than he is.
True.
So it's the less favorable strategy, but it still works out pretty well. We still get a lot of points that way. And by killing Soleil and Sylvain, I think we reduce his options so much, because like, I think his plan might have been to use Soleil to reposition Soren next turn or something. But now Soren's just going to be stuck at the home base with his 2 move. He can't reach anything next turn. And he's used this Ana's Cheer. He is going to have a lot of Dragon Veins next turn, though. Because we're going to KO 2 characters, so that's going to be +2 for him. He's going to have a lot of options to move us around. So I don't know how to play around that yet. But I think that if we want to get a double KO, I think the only way to do it is to leave Owen where she is and to move Noir over here and shoot down Soleil over here. There's like no other way to do it. And like, I don't know if we can Dragon Vein him, I guess. We could put some, that was actually a big part of the strategy too, that we never really discussed, like putting a Dragon Vein tile on this tile.
Yeah.
So they can't come out and shoot us.
We're not going to use any Dragon Veins in any other ways this turn, so we could definitely put a tile there.
Yeah. The one question I have though, no, it doesn't matter. I was going to say, we know he has the Goneril Valkyries that give him flying, but he can't deploy on this tile. It's not a deployable tile, so he can't fly over the forest and attack us that way. And then if you put this Dragon tile here, he can't come out either.
Indeed.
And it also blocks Soren from like going anywhere, really. He can go in a mountain.
Yeah, I think that's really strong.
Yeah. So we get a double KO and we block his way out. And then next turn we get basically guaranteed capture, because we'll have 3 characters in range. Well, no, Nora can't reach, but we have 2 characters here that can capture. Unless he puts the Dragon Vein here. He probably will put the Dragon Vein here next turn. But he might not. But if he puts it here, he can't block our characters coming out from here, so it's not too bad.
Indeed, we can still capture the center, and there's no easy way for him to reach that.
Well, he has Soren over here, right? To reach the center.
He can put Soren on a mountain, and he can then attack with free range, so something will probably die if we go to the middle.
Oh yeah, he has a 3-range attack with Soren, Excalibur. Only once, but it's generally only attack once with the character, and then they die.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess just make sure we can reach the center. Maybe that's where we optimize Mikaya's positioning a little bit. Because I was thinking like put her in the corner, but I think that actually blocks us off too much. It makes it too passive.
Yes, if he is going to use his tile to block our capture area, then we don't want Mikaya in a useless corner.
You want to put Mikaya in a forest then, over here?
I think that's the best idea indeed.
Yeah, because then she won't be blocked by tiles too easily, and she can attack anyone who goes to the center. It probably still has...
The only thing I'm a bit worried about is if you put Mikaya there, then it kind of gets in range of Soren, and Soren when it kills Mikaya in that case.
Oh yeah, it's +1 speed.
Yeah.
At 3 range, which I'm assuming she won't counterattack. That's generally how Fire Emblem
But the
works.
only way he can really do that is by putting a dragon tile on that mountain.
Yeah.
And that means he doesn't block the capture area.
Yeah. Because normally if someone was behind, they will have 2 Dragon Vein points here. They can play one to, like, for example, move Soren like over 1. And then he'll be able to move further in that case. But because the mountain is in the way, and because moving over terrain basically costs the rest of your movement, so he wouldn't be able to move any further than if he just moved Soren straight up here. So it wouldn't really add much. Like if Mikaya's here, and like if he does that to kill Mikaya, then we have to capture tile over here. Not super worried, because like we're gonna have Olwen here, so if Soren goes here, we can kill Soren. If that's the case, it wouldn't be too bad for us. We'd have options.
Yeah, Olwen against Soren is not the greatest matchup.
Oh wait, is it? Oh, that's the reverse repetition. I keep thinking Olwen is a different color for some reason. Yeah, we'd if Soren goes over here, no, Soren literally has to be here to attack Mikaya in the forest. So we'd be able to put Noir on a mountain, but it still doesn't kill, I think. Because archers do get +1 attack in the mountains, but she only have 3 attack still, and the same speed as Soren, so she won't kill him. So that's not great. Oh, I guess...
yeah, if he uses Soren for an attack on Mikaya or something else, he has to expend a lot of resources.
Actually, because we know he has to go on with Valkyries to make Soren flying. Never mind, he can't fly over the mountains. We're good. Never mind. Yeah, he can't fly over the mountain. Yeah, the terrain is blocking him there. I think the Dragon Vein tile over there is really good. So no capture, just the double kill move. Yeah, so Mikaya in the forest?
Yeah, Mikaya in the forest. And we don't need to discuss that much when we start, because he didn't buy a 5 card, only 4 and 3 cards, and we know there's no reaction cards among those. At least we know that. That's
true. What did you think of him saying that the 5 cards were a bit of a trap, because the 4 and 3 were like more utilitarian?
I don't think he said it was a trap. It's more like the 5 cards are not the only good cards. The 4 and 3 cards are also good. Yeah. They have a lot of utility.
Yeah, but I know when we played, you were like, I'm only going to buy 5 cards. Like, I don't want to buy anything else. Right? You're basically only buying 5 cards. I guess it was more like you're only buying 5 cards with like urgency. The rest is like.
And it's also because we played fairly defensive games, and the good defensive cards are in the 5 coin stack.
Yeah.
So if Ming has generally a different strategy of playing more offensively, then maybe the 3 and 4 cards become irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't think the 4 and 3 cards are bad. You definitely do have to draw the right one, but they can be like +1 attack, +1 speed, or +1 anything can be really good. Do we want to mulligan anything?
Oh, that's a good question. We're not going to use a red character because of the colorless unit we're going to put down.
Oh yeah, because he killed
I think an enemy against keeping Frederick is good.
We should keep Frederick, because he's definitely going to use the Dragon Vein at some point.
Yeah, so keep Frederick. Janaf seems also like a good character, even though I know you don't like shapeshifters. This is such a good surprise character.
If I had to use a shapeshifter, I'd definitely pick Janaf. He's really good. Dash attack.
We're gonna use Noir. Levitines, okay. I actually like Mordecai a little bit as well, but he's another blue character, so that's a candidate to mulligan, I guess.
Yeah, we're probably not going to use both.
I think Charlotte's actually the most logical character to...
the most expendable. Yeah, it's not like he has any armor on the field right now. And probably going to be very conservative with Micaiah. because, you know, she can save someone else. Maybe that's like an argument for not Dragon Veining, is to keep Mikaya's ability intact, but because he cannot do anything this turn, so I think it's better to just use the Dragon Vein anyway.
Yeah, putting the tile down is extremely important, so I will definitely use the Dragon Vein.
Yeah, I think I value that highly as well. Yeah, the only thing that I think Charlotte has that I really like is the bulk and the grab. But like the grab is funny because it allows us to like capture the tile and move back, but it also like allow him to put the Dragon tile on there more easily. So I don't even like that much.
Yeah, and the bulk doesn't matter that much because Soren is already on the field with ignore defense.
Yeah.
And we're going to kill the other 2 characters, so Ming can easily deploy more ignore defense characters or something like that.
Yeah, he might haste deploy, but he can't. If he haste deploys, he like can't really get around to Dragon Vein anyway. So what would he have to do to kill Micaiah? He has to like put his Dragon Vein tile on the mountain and then use a bump to move Soren. That's the only way, right?
Did he already use his NS Cherry? Oh yeah, he already used it.
He did, yeah.
So then, yeah, Dragon Veil and bump. So that's 3 DV, and I think that's a fair trade for a kill on Micaiah.
Yeah, even though it's Micaiah. Okay, Micaiah is obviously really good for the special that we haven't used yet.
It's true, but we also thought Micaiah is really good for our strategy. And our strategy is going to be a bit wonky from here on out.
Yeah.
It's not even going to capture that tile.
It's the nature of the game. I mean, this is what happens when he goes more offensively. I think in our games, I played more defensively when I was on the losing end of the capturing trade. Because the way the math works out, if you don't stop this capture immediately, or rather you don't immediately KO the person that's capturing here, just by virtue of like, if you both just capture every turn and don't attack, we win the trade because we captured first. We win the score. We have the high score at the end. I think I need to give Ming his points. I forgot to give him his 3 points.
Also, as a side comment, if you upload this game on YouTube, your viewers will probably put it on ×2 or ×3 speed.
Oh, probably.
Game already lost 1.5 hours.
Yeah, it's pretty long at this point, but what can you do? It's Anna's Roundtable in a nutshell. Okay, so we're not mulliganing. We're mulliganing Charlotte then?
Yeah.
All right, let's mulligan Charlotte. Can you put it in chat? I'll just draw the card.
Oh, I can put it in Discord chat.
Yeah, that's what I meant. All right, we drew Ileana, the Big Eater. When I enter combat, you may spend 2 Anna coins to give me +2 speed until combat ends. That's pretty funny. Effective against shapeshifters too.
That's still to Ileana.
Yeah, I guess she's okay if we have a lot of blue characters on hand though, so we might end up mulliganing her too. All right.
The Big Eater is funny.
Yeah. Undeafen then?
Yeah.
Alright, here goes. Ming, we're ready for you.
I am here.
Alright, nice. Okay, let's ready up our units. Alright, so... doesn't really matter what order we do this in, right? As long as we move her out of the way, I think. Oh, I guess it doesn't
Sure, you mean? That doesn't really... Yeah, as long
Yeah.
as we move the green unit out of the way.
Yeah. Okay, so... Want to do the attack first then with Olwen?
Alright. Who we killing?
I think we're killing Sylvain. I believe we 1 round kill him.
Alright. Yep. Bye, Sylvain. Let's
Yeah, Ming was very ready for that, I think.
Yeah, I think he knew what was coming. Yeah, she's staying right where she is. There goes Sylvain. And that means we get the victory point token. And I need to update the score on my overlay as well.
You get 2 because he's legendary.
Oh, that's right. So we get 6. Yeah, 6 points extra. Oh, wait, that's the wrong one. So we got the 10 points.
Yeah.
And that's Owen's turn. Micaiah moves to the forest. And I reckon she just works.
Yep.
This goes here, get a coin. And then we deploy Noir in the red slot. Get a gray token for her, put her here. And we will move her 1 over here. She has haste, by the way, so move over here.
Yep.
And let me just flip Micaiah real quick because she's done. And we'll attack for
Bye,
2 times 2.
Oof.
Yep. Draw a card for this, by the way. Almost forgot. So that's another...
I'm gonna read this.
Yeah, you can read that. I'll grab another victory point token for the kill. And the one we got for Sylvain being a legendary. And done.
I get my I get one DV when Sylvain dies, and then when you lose 2 units or more, you get 2 DV per unit death.
Yes.
So I got 3
That's right.
total.
That's right. I did forget to mention that earlier, but yes, he does. He's not cheating. He's actually correct here. Okay, and I think we're done, right?
We're not done yet.
We're not done yet. We're doing anything else?
Our shiny object.
Oh yeah, our
Dragon
shiny
Vein.
object. Yeah, we're spending a Dragon Vein crystal,
Ah.
and we're putting it over here. We're flipping it. There you go. So now we can't traverse that tile in any way. That's it, right, Gimmo?
Yeah, that's it.
All right, your go.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and gain my 1 Ana coin. Let's see. Got a couple shiny coins.
We got a lot of shiny crystals.
Lots of shiny crystals.
Wait, is Noir in the right position? I thought, wasn't Soleil here? Oh, she was here, right? Where was Soleil? Oh, she was here.
She was there.
Okay,
She
we're
was
right.
there.
Oh,
She had a make
Yeah, she went there to attack Lil.
Yeah, you're right.
If
The board wipe feels bad. Let's see.
Yeah, special abilities. I think I've mentioned this yet, so I'll just explain it real quick. So they're like one-time abilities. Once you use them, they're spent, and usually you can't get them back unless they have a special way of doing so. So, Storm, for example, one time during the game, he can attack at 3 range with +1 speed. Once he's done that, he can't do it anymore. That's what the counter is for. You remove it when you've done it.
First things first, I'm gonna spend 1 DV and just commit to this, and put this right there.
No.
I'm gonna go ahead.
our strategy.
I'm gonna go ahead and deploy Valoria. She already comes with haste. I'm gonna deploy her here. And she comes with a shapeshift token. I'm gonna spend 2 DV to bump her. I think this is the play. We'll see. Bump her up 1. I'm gonna go ahead and use her. Ready, exhaust her, move her up 2 and capture once. And then I'll go ahead and use Soren, move him 1-2 like so, and have him work. And
so capture gives you 3 points. 4 points.
4 points. Yep.
Yes. Well done. And we get a Dragon Vein.
Yes.
Very spicy Dragon Vein.
And I believe that's gonna be my turn. All right, go for it.
All right.
Well, thinking of the Dialga card from Pokemon TCG and Defen.
Yeah. Okay, so you blocked our only capture point. That was really accessible. And now Valoria is standing there.
Yeah, that makes our Dragon tile also a bit useless.
Yeah, a little bit. That's why I'm thinking, like, I almost want to be, like, aggressive with someone so we can use Mikaya's ability and then have Mikaya die so we can deploy Charlotte, which is, like, super elaborate.
Deploy Charlotte, we don't have Charlotte anymore.
Oh, I meant Frederick, because we can remove the Dragon tail with that.
But if you deploy Frederick, then we can't use him to free up the area until next turn.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit. It's just something I want to do long term. So we have the Pursuit Ring, but it only gives us +3 speed if we're fighting up 1 range. And like all of our characters have to fight at 2 range, unfortunately.
Yeah, every character we have. So our 5 card is actually a bit useless at this moment.
Yeah, I think we drew one of the worst. I guess we could have deployed with it in mind, I suppose. Also funny how he has like... Our characters have a combined 0 defense as well. Very good for defensive play. So Micaiah has Weapon Triangle disadvantage against Valoria. Does 2 damage. Yeah,
that's an extremely bad matchup. We deal 2 damage.
Yeah.
To her 6 HP. It's not good.
At least she unshifts from there.
Micaiah just gets 1 round at whether or not Valoria shapeshifted, so that's never a good idea.
Yeah. Olwen does 4 damage. So like combined they could kill, but it takes a lot of resources to get there.
Well, it takes 1 Dragon Vein, right? Because we can remove the tile from our opponent's side to the water area. Then we move Olwen, and then we move Micaiah, and that's a combined KO.
Yeah.
The disadvantage of that is you cannot retire Micaiah for Frederick.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to retire her per se. I just want her to like... I want to use her ability at some point to save us, and then die, and then bring out Frederick, remove the Dragon Vein tile, and continue to capture Chain. Because we want the game to end sooner rather than later, so he doesn't have a chance to catch up in points.
Yeah,
Well,
how many of those capture cards are remaining?
It's kind of hard to see.
A lot still, right?
Yeah, it says 7 here, which I assume is the amount of cards in the pile.
Yeah, so it's not gonna be a short game then.
No, it's not. So we're gonna have to fight. And we can use... He's probably gonna kill Micaiah if he gets a chance. Which also gives us the chance to deploy Frederick. We just wouldn't have a chance to do the thing. But I kind of don't want to remove that Dragon Vein tile because it blocks off his access to here. But I guess the access to here
also
doesn't matter.
realized that if you use Olwen to deliver the first blow to get the name Valoria, then Olwen dies. So that's not a good idea anyway.
Does she?
Yeah, because Olwen has only 1 HP at the moment.
But Valoria doesn't counter.
Doesn't counter? Oh, it's the 1 range character.
Yeah, she's 1 range.
Ah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. She doesn't have distant counter, so we just pop her at range. She would die to any like 2 characters attacking her, but since Noir can't reach, it kind of has to be Micaiah.
If we do KO Valoria, we only get 3 points for the kill, of course. And he is going to use Soren to kill something. But it will be difficult for him to capture, of course.
Yeah, he probably won't be able to capture. He gets 1 Dragon Vein point from here. I guess it's okay to bait him into killing Micaiah, because then we can deploy Frederick, get rid of the tile, and capture with Noir next turn.
Yes.
Although Noir is really fragile, she'll probably die to something. But it's still fine to fight over there. We would need Frederick's turn, obviously. So... move our Dragon Vein to the river, and then...
Yeah.
Olwen on the fort and Micaiah on the mountain. So like Olwen here and Micaiah here.
Yeah.
I don't think it really matters who attacks first. He still doesn't have a 5 card, so he can't stop the combat from happening. And
imagine if we now had 2 Dragon Fiends, then we can just put Nora on the mountain and 1 KO easily.
Oh, that'd be really funny.
Yeah, almost makes you wonder if putting the Dragon tile on the opponent's side was actually a mistake, since Ming is going to block our capture area anyway, which makes that tile pointless.
Well, we don't know if he would have done it if we hadn't done this, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So where do we put Noir this turn? It's like the one question that remains. Like
I can maybe put it just next to Micaiah. Probably Ming will 1 round KO Micaiah instead of Noir with Soren.
Probably.
And then if does that, can we 1 round with Noir? No, we can't KO Soren with Noir, unfortunately.
No. There's no way to. I did the math earlier. I think Noir's best use is being like kind of threatening the center, being in range of the mountain, but also being able to capture in case he removes the Dragon Vein tile. That's kind of what I would like Noir to do, I think. And like if she's in range of Soren, I don't really care.
Another possibility is to retire Noir and just deploy a different character.
Oh right, we need coins to retire, not Dragon Vein, so we can't retire. Yeah, we could deploy a red character, but what does that do right now?
Well, not much, but Noir also is not doing much at the moment.
That's true.
The Levitain is possible. A red character is an easy KO on Soren, of course, if Soren does decide to move forward, but Soren can stay back a lot.
Yeah, he's very far away, and Levitain is 1 range. And it'd be like Janaf, I guess, can go really far. He has 2 move, and the dash attack is +1, 2.
But Janaf's not a red character, so.
Oh, he's blue. Never mind. I thought he was colorless for some reason. We have to Pursuit Ring if we use like Janaf, though. He can do like a lot of damage in 1 turn.
We can mill first to see if we get a good red character in this situation. Milling a blue character seems logical since we have 4 blue characters right now.
Yeah. Abel's really nice.
Yeah, I agree. Free movement with 3/3/7 stats, and assist is not bad. Also Kanto seems like a good character. And Ilyana seems like a funny character, and not necessarily a good character, I guess.
Yeah, she's okay. It's one of the slower mages, I think.
Well, she can reach 5 speed, so...
I mean, she's really good against Floria, obviously. But we're gonna kill Floria, so it doesn't really matter. I think we can afford to mulligan Ileana, probably. Like I said, the Mordecai late game could be really good, but most likely not.
I feel like Janaf and Ileana kind of serve the same purpose, except Janaf is probably better at what the surprise KO, sort of.
Yeah, I feel like late game we might like haste deploy Janaf and just have him like bonk someone in the face.
Yeah, and Ileana kind of does the same thing.
Yeah.
Except has less mobility.
Yeah. Janaf can also use the pursuit ring to have 9 speed.
Yeah.
You ever want to double like I don't know. I don't even know if there's other. I can double Tabarn. Is that the only 6-speed character I can think of? I think. So you want to get rid of Ileana then?
I think willing Ileana. I'll put it in the chat.
I think it's fine. We have like we have like 5 of these characters. Okay. Can you put it in chat? I'll just do the thing. We'll look at Ileana. And get an Edward. The Calabog. Ooh. Hey. That's just a funny character. Okay. That's a red character, I guess. If you want to retire him more. Here's Repo, I guess. It gives options, but...
Soren deals 2 damage against Edward.
What? No,
and he has reposition.
Soren 1-hit KOs Edward, doesn't he? No, never mind. It's
I don't know, because Edward does 4 speed.
Yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah. He doesn't get killed instantly.
I don't think Edward is a great character, though.
Yeah, it's really just about reposition, I think. I don't think it's worth retiring Noir to put Edward on the field, let me put it that way. I'd almost rather put Levitain.
Just feeling like retiring in general is good if you can do it. 3 coins for Dragon K.
Yeah, I guess we haven't explained that, but retiring means you choose one of your units to give up. You can't use them. You just have to... It's their action for the turn. You give Anna 3 coins, you hand in 3 coins, and then you remove the unit from play. And you gain a Dragon Vein as if they were KO'd, but your opponent doesn't get victory points. So it's good to get a character out of trouble. Or if you're just not finding them very useful right now.
So one of the things I'm thinking now, if we do go for the Solil KO, get the name again? Valoria KO.
Yeah.
Valoria KO. And Ming KOs with Soren. If we don't deploy a counter right now, then we actually don't have anything
for Soren
to threaten Soren with.
Yeah.
That's an issue.
Yeah.
Like literally Soren in the middle is just all powerful.
Yeah. Well, we don't have one on hand, do we? Because like, I guess we could.
No, only the Edward, and that's not the greatest card.
Yeah, we'd have to give Edward the pursuit ring to 100 kill Soren.
That's sad.
I guess Levitain could do the same thing as Edward. They have the same stats.
Wait, Edward has speed ring to KO Soren in 1 round?
Yeah.
He just doubles already, so that's not necessary.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Okay. So we actually do have some okay Soren counters in hand. It's just we have to deploy him right now if we want to do it. Which I guess it's another good argument for getting. Would you rather have Levitain on the field then instead of Noir, basically? Just deploy.
Yeah, I guess.
Just deploy Levitain here, maybe.
Yeah, that seems good.
Or here, and then we can bump and capture if we want to.
But we probably cannot bump next turn because we go down to 0 Dragon Fin right now. So if Ming finds a way to capture NKO with Soren, then we have 2 Dragon.
True.
And anyway, even if we deploy Levitain right now, we do not threaten Soren KO in any way. So I feel like Soren is actually just really a problem. We don't really have an answer to.
Well, if he uses Soren to KO something he's not capturing, so it's not terrible.
I just mean for next turn.
Yeah. It's like, just like
it's just putting Soren in the middle is a problem in general.
Yeah.
Because Soren is not going to be alone. Ming is going to deploy more characters.
Oh yeah, he's gonna deploy at least 1 more character. He's only gonna have 2 Dragon Veins though, so he can't haste deploy and do something drastic.
Yeah, that's true.
Haste deploy is when you have 3 Dragon Veins, you can hand them all in, and then you can deploy a character instantly as if they have haste, kind of like we did with Noir, except it can be any character. So, for example, if we had it, we could deploy Mordecai instantly and have him move right away, instead of having to wait a turn like we do now. I guess, yeah, we can't really threaten Soren's space anywhere. He does have to go...
But even if we don't threaten him, I feel like retiring Owen is also good in general, because Owen needs to walk around the whole field in order to do anything useful. Like, can't pass the water, can't pass the grass, can't pass the dragon tile, obviously.
Well, Owen's gonna be here.
Go all the way back
this
to
turn.
base, then walk 3 spaces over base.
Well, Owen's gonna be here this turn to kill Floria. We have no other way of doing it.
You're right. I'm
Actually,
stupid.
we could use either Noir or Owen to do it. It doesn't really matter. I think they both combine for a KO. I think, as long as
Yeah, we need. Yeah, I'm thinking of options that we already discussed. Essentially, we're going to KO the Floria this turn with combined Owen and Micaiah, which put Ming at 1 character again.
Yeah.
He can't haste deploy with Dragon Fiends, so that in general seems like the right option.
Yeah. And the only way we can get any character over here, actually, like Noir literally cannot attack this turn. I think there's no way. She can't reach. She only has 2 moves. She has to move across some terrain. You can put Dragon Vein here. She's still 1 short.
Yeah.
So we kind of can't retire Olwen right now. And like, if he goes for Olwen and like attacks for some reason with Soren, we could just like use Micaiah's ability.
Yeah. So keep Noir around then, or retire for someone. I'm a bit on the edge.
I think retiring is okay because Noir can't do anything about the Soren problem. Whereas a new character, I mean, they can't kill him instantly, but they can like go at a distance and like at least like we put like Levitain here, for example. Soren is gonna be here or here probably to KO Micaiah, probably. Yeah. And then next turn we move up here. Soren can't KO that character. We just need to like consider that Soren can fly if he wants to put down his Goneril Valkyrie card that he got from the shop. But it doesn't change anything here because he's not in front of any terrain. So yeah, he's probably gonna just KO Micaiah, and then we just need to make sure he can't just get a free capture with Soren, that we can't take him out. So if we put Levitain here, and then next turn Soren will be around here. We move him forward a little bit. Let me think. So we put him here. We put Levitain here. Soren is gonna move to here, let's say, kill our Micaiah from 3 range. And then we move our guy here. And then Soren can't really go in the center without, you know, being threatened, because no matter which center tile he goes to, we can reach it with Levitain.
Yes.
So
although Ming might just deploy a blue unit next turn to join Soren, but we'll see.
Yeah, they'll probably be around here somewhere.
Yeah.
But they're bogged down by terrain no matter where he goes. But at least that like means that Soren can't do things for free. Like we could do like a kill trade at least. It's the best thing we got compared to doing nothing about Soren, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, and we'll have to drag.
So then we have made a decision. We're not going for the 5 item card. We're just going to retire. And
yeah, I guess that's a drawback. But I would really like a 5 item card. But I think you're right that we need to do something. Because if we wait 1 turn with the deployment, like if we wait until something to die.
Characters. If we don't KO, then Ming gets the free characters. And I think our biggest advantage right now is the fact that Ming doesn't have a full board.
Yeah, it really limits. It stops him from capturing, basically. He just has to keep killing our units instead.
Yes.
And because we're closer to the center as well as close to this tile, he has to like. He can't really use the Dragon Fiend tile either, because we could just. Well, we can't really do anything about that right now.
Oh.
Yeah, we kind of have to give up on this tile right now.
At this moment, that's our only downside.
Yeah, I guess fighting in the center isn't the worst thing in the world, though. Okay, so I undeafen him.
Yeah, sure.
All right, here goes. All right, Ming, we have made our decisions.
I am here.
All right.
Oh, I wasn't muted this whole time.
Yeah, I noticed you were like, we heard you coughing a couple times. You were like, wait, is he deafened?
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
No worries about it. No worries about it. Okay, so our first course of action, I think, will be the shiny thing, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Use it.
Use the shiny thing. Put it in the right pile. Here it is. We'll remove this beloved tile over here. And our beloved Olwen will move 3 and attack Valoria.
All right.
And she has 4 with weapon triangle, so you take 4 damage, I think.
Yep. No follow-up.
Yeah. Also no counterattack because 2 range. That is Owen's turn. Micaiah will go.
Come in with the kill.
Come in with the kill for 2 damage.
All right.
That's Micaiah's turn.
Bye, Valoria.
Victory points. Wait, that's the cards. I need the tokens.
Yep.
Go here and edit the score to say Mecha 16. And we will use our Coinbase to finance Noir's retirement. As young as she is quite tired of this whole game, so she's going out. Remove her from the board. And we get a Dragon Vein, right?
Yes.
Yes, get it back
Funny.
for the low price of 1 Dragon Vein. And we decided on this person, right?
Yeah, I was thinking in theory we should have done this first. Maybe because we draw a new card.
Oh, you're true. Right, but we can't really do anything with that card anyway, so
Oh.
we will deploy.
Just in theory.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. Technically, that's correct. Okay, take that. You can have a look at the new card while I put our favorite Levitain on here. I think this is how we decided on, right?
We don't have a new card yet, by the way.
Oh, I thought someone was drawing it for us. Okay, I'll just get it now.
Oh, I can also do that, of course.
I got it. All right, got it. We'll look at that in a minute. And anything else, Gimmo? I think we're done.
I think we're done indeed. Yeah.
All right, that will be our turn.
Alright, on my turn, gonna start with my Wyanna coin. That was very good turn. I will. This
For you or
pressure's
for us?
bad, man. For you, yeah. This pressure's bad.
Didn't feel very good, I gotta say.
You think so? Really? 2 turns of pushing me back down to 1 unit is bad for me. Yeah. Not sure what kind of 5-cost card you have in your hand, so that's really my biggest issue right now.
That's also the thing I always am worried about in my games against Mecha. Mecha has a 5 card in his hand. What's
Yeah.
it gonna be?
Same. That's like one of the best reasons to buy it, I feel like, is you just make your
Oh
opponent
yeah,
think that.
yeah.
But what if they just survive combat? Because I think there's 2 or 3
Yeah.
cards that just make you survive combat, generally speaking.
There's
And
one
one
that
of them is
survives,
until
one
the
that
end of the
incomplete.
turn. It's even more worrisome.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and just activate Soren. Soren's gonna move up 1 and use his special ability to initiate an attack with +1 speed at range 3 against Micaiah. So with the +1 speed, I have speed of 4. So unless you play anything, I should double hit you and kill Micaiah.
I think we're going to allow it.
Yeah, we already discussed this.
Yes.
Okay.
So that will be 1 dead Micaiah.
1 dead Micaiah.
Only 1 though. You don't get to kill 2
Oh.
Micaiahs. Sorry.
Everyone gets 1.
Everyone gets 1. Okay, go ahead and take your points. We'll take the
I'll take this.
Dragon thing. And that puts you up to 10 points, I believe.
Yes.
There you go.
Let's see.
Now, are we going to see a haste character? Or is it just going to be a threat on the back lines?
Indeed.
Did you mulligan yet? No, right?
I have not mulligan yet.
Yeah.
Debating how badly I want to kill this Owen.
Wow. The fact that you say that scares me. Oh, there's this one card that lets you haste deploy, right? From the shop. But you don't have that. We know you don't have that.
Because you have it?
No, it's because you already showed us what you have. You only bought 1 card, right? You buy
I
2
bought a
cards.
second card.
Oh, you
I
bought a second card. Okay.
for cost card, yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and this feels like it'll be the wrong play again, but I'll do it anyways. I'll play Yuri, one of my
Another legendary.
favorites.
Another legendary,
Been-
yeah.
This is the only legendary that's been debuffed. This is only a card in the game that's been debuffed more than once.
Oh, wow.
He got nerfed twice.
Haste, pickpocket.
So-
We don't have coins for you to steal, I'm afraid.
No,
Steal
unfortunately.
attack, initiate,
I'm gonna go ahead and put him right
counterattack.
here.
Jeez. This
And
card
I'm
is
gonna
like a
just-
Yu-Gi-Oh card. TLDR. Crit chance,
He's
reposition.
gonna-
Damn.
Move up 2 and
He needs a
one
third nerf, indeed.
Damn. Hello there.
He's gonna one-shot Owen unless you play something. Just deal. Well, it doesn't matter. Owen has 1 HP, so any amount of damage to kill her. So
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to allow this.
all right, bye Owen.
Yeah, it's a good turn for you. Owen, good night.
You get 2 DV from that though.
Oh, that's true. We'll grab them. 1 and 2. Gymmo, I don't think we were expecting to end up with 4 DV at the start of this turn.
Nope. But that's the game.
That is the game. That is Anna's Roundtable, the combat.
I have so many turns where I feel amazing about my position, and then you take your turn, and then it's like,
Wait, where'd all my characters go?
I'm gonna spend 1 DV, and then I'm gonna go ahead and your flying unit is annoying. I think I'm gonna block her off.
Oh, he's just pushing it. He's pushing back.
I think I have to, because well, the flying can't get over the mountain anyways. I'll put it right there.
Okay, we're gonna have a lot of discussions this turn.
Also, yeah, that's gonna be my turn. Back to you.
Yes. Let us discuss in depth how badly we've been wrecked.
is he deafened yet?
He is deafened, yes, sorry. I was
That's the
typing
first
in
thing
the
I think
chat.
of is using Janaf. Try to kill Yuri. But we have to do move 1 diagonally, and that doesn't really work with dash attack. That's a bit unfortunate.
So I was thinking one thing we could do, I don't know what it does for us, but we can haste deploy Frederick to remove the Dragon Vein, right? And that would allow him to like go over to the left, pick out the Dragon Vein.
Yeah.
And then it would free up Janaf to move through, right? Because we can use him for his normal deploy. Like you don't have to. If you haste deploy someone for 3 Dragon Veins, you're allowed to your additional like normal deploy as well. It doesn't count your deploy for the turn. Normally you can only
That's
deploy 1
correct.
character per turn. So is that an option? Let's see. Janaf has 4 move then effectively. So he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and he will be able to kill Yuri. Yeah.
Yeah, that is definitely an option.
It's like
We
all
can
resources
haste
though.
deploy Frederick indeed. No, we can. You need to haste deploy 2 characters if you want to do your strategy.
Oh, you're right, because Janaf doesn't have haste, so he has to move instantly. Yeah. I guess you could threaten it by putting Janaf out.
If Janaf has haste, that will be the best card in the game.
Yeah, that would be like
Hit anything on the map with haste, okay.
Yeah. We could. I guess if we cannot do that anyway, because we don't have enough Dragon Veins, we could just deploy one of them now. Like we could deploy Frederick without haste. But that kind of gives the plan away. We could deploy Janaf, and then next turn haste deploy Frederick as a surprise.
I feel like Janaf is the best as a surprise.
Yeah.
It hits everywhere on the map.
Yeah, I guess he's not expecting. I mean, these are like the only 2 characters in the game that can do both of these things. But yeah, I don't know what he's probably gonna move. He's gonna capture with one of these characters, right? Definitely. What's the other one gonna do? I guess pickpocket. Yeah, we should take our Anna coin before I forget. Anna coin. So we're probably not killing or capturing this turn.
That was so good.
What was so good? The Yuri?
Nah, he was probably not expecting that we had a brilliant counter, the Janaf, and that he puts the Tau in exactly the wrong spot for us.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it was the towel closest to him, because the other part is blocked by the mountain, so... But yeah. Well, it also could have been, like... It's just protecting himself from, like, a 3-range... Like, a unit like Leo or Olin, right? So, it's just a good towel to put it in general.
I'm thinking if we can somehow use all our Dragon Fiends to kill 1 character, that puts him back as 1 character again, and that is our biggest advantage. But can we do that this turn?
Yeah, well... The issue I have with that is we'll be so close to him if we do that, that it makes it so easy for him to counter.
I don't know. If, for example, our Levitain, if we bump her twice, I'm not saying we're going to do it, but just imagine. Then we want to kill the Soren, of course. And then Yuri doesn't knock us out in 1 go easily at all. Because Yuri does 2 damage, or with crit chance 4 damage.
Soren not get to counter us, we do 4... And Soren has 3 attack, so Soren would do some damage to us. And then we die to Yuri crit, don't we?
Soren has only 2 range.
Oh, you're right. I'm not used to heroes, mages, having 2 range only.
I'm just thinking, if we do that, I'm thinking Yuri can't knock out us. But he can actually, if he stands at 1 range. This is the real tricky part for him. He doesn't outspeed. He has 2 attack. There's a crit chance. If he throws 5 or 6, he does 4. And then with Honorable Spirit, he can reach 6 attack, enough for
Yeah.
6 HP. But then he is in our range. And if he throws 1, 2, 3, 4, he deals only 4 damage and takes 3 damage himself. So that's really a YOLO play on his part. I think that's the only way we can realistically get a KO this turn, right?
Yeah. I'm thinking about whether it's better to just like deploy a character and keep the Dragon Veins as a big threat next turn to like haste deploy bump. Because if he keeps, he's gonna have to move one of Yuri and Soren into the center to capture. He will have to.
That's what you're saying, is you want to do a turn where we don't take any points at all.
I think so. It sounds bad, but we're not that far ahead on points anymore because he just took a double KO.
Yeah, this is a real problem. He takes a double KO and then we take no points.
Yeah.
Oops. And he did it with only one character at the start of his turn.
Well, the only way we can get points at all is the KO on Soren, or like what else is there even as an option? Like we can't bump and haste deploy. We can mulligan first, I guess, get something better. Seekboard is like generally really good. I like 3-move cavalry, canto, reposition, etc.
Yeah.
But we already have a red on the field, so we could probably mulligan Edward or Seekboard.
In that case, I think I would go for Edward.
Yeah, I think the same.
He doesn't really have any interesting abilities or surprise things, only crit chance. That's not something you want to rely on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ming also doesn't. Ming has the Yuri, of course. And you know, I don't like relying on chance. And even if you have Edward, Yuri can still get the crit anyway.
Yeah.
Just needs to be lucky 2 times.
I think it's mulligan Edward. I'll do it. All right.
Okay.
All right. Here goes goodbye, Edward. And draw a card. And we get a Marth. Same thing. Same stats and everything. Effective versus Shifter. Faith and Trust. But I'm allowed.
But it's better art.
Yeah, it's better art. That's good. Having good art is good.
Or maybe we shouldn't say that out loud. It's not nice for the artist, I guess.
That's true. Honestly, I like the Edward art. I don't know why you're calling this one better. Anyway, that doesn't help anything. That doesn't change anything.
No. Doesn't change anything. Yeah, we can't use the enough to KO Soren because of weapon trial disadvantage.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if he's probably... I think he might capture with Soren, right? Because he probably doesn't want to expose Yuri too much.
Mm-hmm.
If we deploy like Frederick, he knows the Dragon Vein is going to go. So he'll have to be cautious in the center.
How much are we ahead now? 7, 10, 13, 16, 2, 7, 10, 13. We're only 3 ahead and we're going to be down next turn.
Yeah, we're going to be down another 4 points, I think, next turn. He's probably not going to get a kill. Unless we let him.
Do you think maybe we should just not haste deploy this turn at all?
Yeah, that's
Keep
what I'm
the
thinking.
surprise?
Yeah, I think Frederick, I don't know exactly what we're going to deploy next turn. It's probably going to be enough, but I'm not entirely sure. But I think we're definitely going to deploy Frederick to remove the Dragon Vein. So we can deploy him, not with haste. And then that will threaten this Dragon Vein to remove it. And then next turn, if he goes into the center, it'll be way easier for us to just go, okay, Frederick removes it.
I think that's a good idea, yeah.
Like Frederick will probably go to the corner,
haste.
or go here, or whatever. I think you can't remove this. Oh, this is our Dragon Vein, so we can't... Yeah, we probably want to move him to the corner. And then, if he moves, the Dragon Vein doesn't matter. We can remove it no matter where it goes. And then, whoever's in the center, we can probably attack them with ease. And we have a haste deploy to do it with. So it'll force him to do something awkward.
Yeah, and our first goal would be to use Janaf on Yuri.
Yes.
Alternatively, Ming puts not Yuri, but Soren in the center. Then we can probably use Levitain. Just thinking if we should move Levitain 1 space forward or not.
Yeah. I'm not sure exactly where Levitain should go, because I do want to be able to attack Soren if he tries to capture. But it's really tough to figure out exactly where he should go. Because we don't want Yuri to get a free KO on him. So we don't want to go on the mountain, right?
No, definitely not. If you move only one space forward, then probably Yuri cannot reach Levitain, because Ming has only one shiny thing.
Yeah.
And
One the
not
crystal,
a
yeah.
big chance of his items giving him more movement.
Yeah, I hate one more forward because it still keeps us behind the mountain. But if we move on the mountain, he just gets a free shot at a crit at us, which seems really
The
bad.
advantage of moving one forward is we can bump Levitain one forward
Oh yeah.
and then move. While if we keep him at in the base, then there's no way to get past that mountain.
Yeah, there's no way. We have to keep him in the base. We have to move him one forward. I think you're right. And then we have the option to. I think Frederick can move any Dragon Vein tile. Yeah, as long as it's unoccupied. So we don't have to move the one he put on us. We can remove ours if we want to ever. It doesn't matter right now. Ours is fine.
Yes.
Yeah. We could move ours to block him a little bit right now, but I don't know if that's good right now.
Do we need to remove ours first before we block him? We can just pay one shiny thing to block, right?
Yeah.
Regardless of whether our tile's already in play.
Forget I said it. It doesn't matter. So just deploy Frederick here, I guess?
Yeah.
It kind of
move
forces
one.
our hand, right? But at least like this tile is here, so we can like move straight up ahead instead of in the corner if we want him to. We probably don't.
Yeah.
And then the one bad thing about deploying Frederick now is we can't. There's no way we can capture this next turn. But
Indeed.
it will happen later. We can't really go for this anyway. We have to deal with the center. So just deploy Frederick, and next turn, whatever he does, we'll probably haste deploy something to like beat it up.
Yep.
And just move everything one forward here to threaten like a move thing. We'll just keep our Dragon Veins intact. I think that's good. I think we'll be behind on points, but we'll have a lot of Dragon Veins to do something with, to wipe him off.
Yep.
It will be worth, hopefully. Alright, let's do it. Well, I'm on Undefined Ming now.
Yes, sure.
Right, Ming, we have figured it out.
I am here.
We're gonna wipe your entire
Very
board.
soft.
Yeah, it sounds like he's far away from the mic. I think he's probably getting a drink or something.
Oh, nope. I just had the mic arm swung around.
Oh,
Oh, no,
okay.
another
Good idea.
wipe.
Not the wipe. Nah, we're not gonna wipe. How can we possibly wipe? Okay. Do this first, I think.
Yep.
Okay. We're gonna deploy All Reliable Frederick.
Oh, Frederick. Oh,
My favorite.
clearing the map tiles.
Yes.
Whoa.
But it's not a haste deploy, so he's just gonna chill over here for now.
Ah.
And Levitain is going to move one forward. And get a coin you can steal if you want it.
Nice, thank you.
With a nice working action. And we're also going to draw a card. Very important action.
Seems like a good idea,
We
yeah.
get this card. Interesting.
Don't think we need to discuss about this right now.
Nothing to discuss. I think that's our turn. I think that's our turn.
Yep, seems good.
All right.
Oh, no haste deploy.
Yeah, no haste deploy.
Here. Whoa. Whoa. All right. Oh, man. That was anticlimactic. But
I
now I'm
know.
even more
Look,
scared.
Trust me, we
That's even
considered
scarier.
it. Trust me, we considered it.
I forgot to draw last turn. All right, let's see.
I'm sure you did.
I always forget to draw after deploying. Let's see. All right, start a turn. I'm gonna go ahead and take one Anna coin.
Oh shit, we forgot he was going to take one Anna coin. Oh no, our entire plan, it's gone.
Oh shit.
Let's see. Well, it's not much for me to interact with. Let's see. Levitain.
Leave a stain.
Can't.
Like,
Can't enter mountains, and you won't be able to cross. You'll have to use Frederick to clear the road.
I just surf for Deaf and Bing to remind ourselves that we can't move through the mountain with Levitain. We're gonna we're getting screwed here.
Let's see.
Okay.
Is that true?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
flying.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's flying.
So we're gonna reach.
Oh,
Okay.
I just look at the
Let's
art and I don't
see.
realize it's flying. And
I
I
know,
see
right?
he
New
also didn't
unit.
realize that, so yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be a problem. How about I have to move to Dragon Vein then? Okay, I'll undeafen Ming now.
Well, I just turned around. Ming said it's even scarier now. No.
Got
Maybe you
me
should-
afraid for my life.
Maybe you should move all your units back to the base.
I'm gonna go ahead and deploy Ingrid.
Ingrid.
Ingrid's gonna go right here. I'm gonna move Soren up 1, 2.
2 tiles.
Just 1. Soren's gonna go ahead and capture.
All right, that'll
And
be.
then I'm gonna get 1 DV from that. 5 DV. That's a lot.
You got a 4-pointer, right? For the capture.
Yep, still a 4-pointer.
All right, so you got 17 points.
Next one is still 4. Okay. Well, actually, in terms of KOs, we're also getting close.
Yeah, we got
Usually
8
in
kills
our
left.
games, it almost always finishes
Yeah.
with captures. But
Yes.
in this game,
I'm gonna go ahead and move Yuri 1 left. And he is going to work. So I get 1, and
big
also I'm
pockets.
gonna roll that dice.
All right. If he rolls a
All right.
5 or a 6, he gets one of our coins.
Yep. No, it's 4 or 5 or 6. 4 higher.
50-50 shot. All right.
Yeah. All right, get it.
No.
Give me that coin.
Got it.
All right, I'm gonna spend 5, 2, 3, 5. Would be a fool not to buy this 5 card. And then it is your turn. Back to you.
All right. Yes.
I see multiple possibilities to KO 2 characters.
There
The
are
only
many.
unfortunate thing is Ming bought a 5 card. If that's a survival card, yeah.
Did he buy a 5? Oh, he did buy a 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So the thing we could do here, let's see.
Yeah, I was occupied with my overlays, so feel free to lay out the plans. I'm assuming one of them involves like putting the Dragon Vein tile on the mountains and then moving Levitain through to KO Soren.
Yeah, but I just noticed we're one Dragon Fiend short in that case. We'll do it or not.
Oh, we need a bump as
The
well.
problem
for the
is,
kill.
I'm fairly sure Ming is not aware of our Janaf plan, but he again puts it in such a way that we cannot KO his Yuri. Because if we KO Soren now with Levitain, then Levitain is in the spot that Janaf needs to be to KO Yuri.
You're sure?
Yeah, because Levitain attacks on 1 range and Janaf attacks on 2 range. And
No, Janaf
Ming's
has 1
characters
range.
are now behind each other.
No, Janaf has 1 range.
Is Janaf 1 range?
Yeah.
Never mind then.
Yeah. He's
I'm
a
bad at the
lose.
game. In that case, it works out. Okay.
Wait, so if we put the Dragon Vein tile for 1 Dragon Vein on here, on the mountain tile, we move through with Levitain and KO.
Yeah.
And then we haste deploy Janaf here.
Yeah, then we move him first, 2 spots. Then we use his ability, because his ability says if you use the ability, then you can take an attack action.
Actually, I think you might be right. So it's like you move him 2, then you use this dash attack, and he moves 2 more tiles, and then you move. So Janaf is haste deployed. Besides Levitain, like 1 behind him. Moves, uses special, moves 2, goes where Soren used to be, KOs Yuri, we get 2 Dragon Vein tiles. And then we just accept the fact that Ingrid is gonna like murk us in the face.
Yeah. We also accept the fact that if Ming plays a card to let Yuri survive, we essentially lose the game.
Yeah. There's a pretty good chance he has that. But, you know, what is the alternative, right? We like capture? Doesn't seem very good.
There's no real alternative. No.
Yeah. And the other thing
I
is
think
like
we just have to go for it and hope that Ming doesn't have that card.
yeah. The other thing is like if he does have it, I think it's almost better that he spends it here than that we have to like play with it in mind for the rest of the game. I think we discussed this before off camera where we're like, there's a couple cards in the game, like I think they're called like Goddess's Protection or Goddess's Blessing, that generally like they are reaction cards, so you can play them with combat starts. You don't have to. It doesn't have to be your turn or your combat. You can play them whenever the card says you can, which is usually when a combat starts. And generally they'll say something like, okay, the unit you picked cannot die during this combat, or they'll survive with 1 HP, something like that. And they're very tough to deal with because you don't know that they're coming, but you have to play as if they're there. And we're afraid of him using that to save his legendary Yuri, which would give us a lot of points if we kill him, but you know, if he doesn't. Do you remember if he bought the card before he made his moves?
He bought it at the end of his turn.
Yeah, I feel like Ming keeps doing that. He keeps doing RNG things after he does the sure things. Which is like what I tell people not to do, but hey, he made the game, so he probably knows what he's doing.
Yes.
I guess he's doing some of these because we have a 5 card as well, so he's playing with it in mind. So I guess him attacking us also is an unsure thing. Like, he doesn't know he's getting the KOs.
The first our 5 cards is not useful so far at all.
Yeah. I guess all that remains is Frederick. Do you want to just remove the Dragon Vein now with him? Or maybe we can also, because... No, we kind of have to do it this turn, because if we don't, he can't capture next turn.
Sorry, again?
So Frederick right now doesn't really have anything to do besides moving towards the capture point, right? So, do you want
I'm
to...
also having a minor play where we just move the Dragon Fiend to let Levitain KO,
Yeah.
and then bump Frederick and capture.
Oh, he has 3 move, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he does. Wow, we can capture. That's true. But then we can't remove that Dragon Fiend. But we don't care, really. Like, we could just remove
We
it
don't
next
care
turn
about
if
that
we
Dragon
if we
Fiend,
get-
no, not at all.
Yeah.
That does mean that we don't take a shot at Yuri. And we use up a lot of Dragon Fiends, of course.
I feel like we have to take the shot at Yuri. I thought you said we could do this and do the KO on Yuri, but we have to haste deploy and move the Dragon
Yeah,
Vein.
just presenting this as an alternative. Like, we can also take a route where we capture with Frederick, but I feel like Yuri is just so good offensively that we shouldn't leave him untouched. So I do think it's better to go for the surprise Janov play and hope he doesn't have a defensive card.
I think I agree, because if we go for the capture play, I guess we keep more Dragon Veins around, right? Because we only do the KO on Soren and not Yuri.
We only keep one more Dragon Vein around, actually.
Oh yeah, because we have to bump Frederick for 2. Yeah. Tricky. I think I like the double KO plan better, especially if he has, even if he has the survival card, right? At least we force him to play it.
Yeah.
And yeah, do you want to mull this over dinner, or do we just go with it again? I feel like mulling it over for dinner is the right play.
Call Ming and just take the turn now.
Okay, and then Ming gets to think during dinner.
Yeah, I guess. There's one more thing we should discuss. We're probably going to mulligan something.
Oh yeah, we don't have... I saw this card, I was like, Gimmo's probably going to want to mulligan this.
Yeah, you're correct.
He does have haste though, we don't have haste on hand right now.
Oh yeah, I always forget that it's on cards.
You're so hasty, you
is
forget
good.
haste.
Just the Bloodthirst is not very often relevant, of course.
Yeah, but... I mean, other than that, it's still just a fast mage that can double something with that screen.
Yeah, and then on this 2/5ers are never bad, and it's haste indeed. So yeah, that's not mulligan.
Like
I always forget.
Put it in
that-
perspective, like this thing kills Soren. Like if we had this earlier, we could have killed Soren much easier.
Yeah, I always forget when it says haste on the card.
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, I don't remember it.
It's really good. Like once it's on the field, it's terrible, of course, but when you have it, it's pretty nice.
Well, in that case, the better
Marth?
art card.
Yeah, get rid of Marth. Oh, I like it. All right, can you put it in chat? I'll get rid of the Marth. Get the
Yeah.
and we get legendary Byleth. Greatest Flames, distant counter. Target one enemy shapeshift within 4,000 meters. Take
Another
4
bad
damage.
card.
Oh, it doesn't say non-lethal damage. You can just kill a thing with this if they are
Yes.
damaged. That's funny.
Another surprise, how is it called? Reinforcements.
Surprise new.
Haste reinforcement, another good haste reinforcement.
Yeah, I guess.
You move them up 2 and then 4 damage.
Yeah, but just his shapeshifters. So nothing he has out right now.
Mm.
He's been discarding a lot of his shapeshifters.
Sounds like you.
Yeah, I know, right?
This doesn't change our strategy. I'm not
doesn't.
gonna buy any cards because we have no coins.
Mhm. So Janov, like, we're sure he one-rounds Yuri, right? He has 3 attack.
He does take some damage, but he does one round Yuri indeed.
Mm-hmm. He also loses like his shapeshifter counter, so he just goes down to like 4 speed. He's gonna die if he wants him to. It's actually gonna be really bad to have him around. Like if he kills Yuri and then Ingrid kills Levitain somehow, which doesn't seem super likely, but he maybe could some way. Then we have like a bad Janov on the field with like damage and everything.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. I
Mhm.
mean, KOing Yuri, legendary character, is also good.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Janov could like run back and capture something possibly.
Like, you bring up a good point. Like, if he has a 5 card that lets Yuri survive, and then he kills Levitain with Ingrid, yeah.
Rip. You can also just
We're
like
going to
capture
cry,
a
I
kill
guess,
with
yeah.
Yuri probably, then yeah, it would be pretty bad. But I guess we'll know if he has a card like that if we do this, because like there's no way he's not going to use it if he has the survival card. So if he doesn't save Yuri here,
to survive, then we just blame that card, and nothing changed.
oh, that's a good idea. We can blame the RNG for giving him that card.
Yeah, we just blame the 5 cards again.
Yeah, just blame the 5 cards. I like that. And then, because like, do you agree that it's like if he has one, if he doesn't have one, he's not gonna. How do I put this? We'll know he doesn't have one if he doesn't play it. if we do this move,
Yes.
right? Like we
This is,
invest
of
so
course,
much.
to save a legendary, that's a fairly obvious play, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
He even kind of hinted at that. He said when he bought the 5 card, I will be a fool not to. Like, he probably anticipates some sort of attack on Yuri.
Yeah. I mean, he knows that something is about to happen. Yeah. I mean, in a vacuum, it looks kind of safe, right? Yuri's behind Soren from like 5 tiles from our base, but little does he know. So, Frederick, work or remove tile?
Yeah, just...
I think remove
I
tile is the
think-
play, because it will let him capture next turn.
Yeah, but also, if he works, he can also capture next turn. That doesn't change.
Well, okay, let me put it this way. If we want to remove the tile next turn, we won't be able to capture with Frederick.
Why not?
Because if we want to get rid of this tile, this dragon thing, we have to use Frederick's action. There's no other way to clear it.
Yeah, but do we really want to remove a tile?
I guess probably not. Depends on how it plays out. We're going to kill these two, hopefully.
The tile is on a forest, so it doesn't even help us that much to remove it.
Oh, that's true. Why did he put it there? I forgot. It's just...
Well, last turn it worked out perfectly for him.
Mm-hmm.
Yuri would be dead if they didn't put that tile there. He
Yeah.
knows things we don't.
Yeah. He knows all. True.
I think going, but I definitely see possibilities in the multiverse where we should have removed that tile.
Mm-hmm. So, because like, we
So
can
I
get a
think
coin
that's
out of
something
not doing it. But...
we'll mull over during dinner.
Okay, so we just make our first
Or-
2 moves, and then we think about the last one during dinner.
Oh right, but we're going to just make our actions and then let Ming have the turn during dinner, huh? If we're going to think about this tile now.
I guess what we can do is we can make it a little bit of an even thing, right? We get that we get the 2 kills hopefully, and then after that we have a dinner break, and then Ming gets to think about what he's gonna do in this turn, because like what Frederick is gonna do is it's not gonna change a whole lot for him, but a little bit maybe, and then we'll get to think about what Frederick is gonna do. And if he plays the survival
I
card,
also want to say I don't want to have dinner while having constantly the stress about is he having the defense card or not.
that's true. We can think about how to deal with that if he does pull it out. No, I'm like Janaf has 0 defense, 5 HP, right?
Yeah.
And Yuri has 2 attack. Oh, he does double damage, not triple. It's not Fire Emblem. Never mind, he only does 4 damage. And crit chance is only makes an attack, counter attack, or follow up. Okay, it does work on his turn, but he only gets +2 attack if he crits. So
And it doesn't
Yuri
matter
would have
because
4 attack.
Ingrid's gonna sweep him for the kill anyway.
Yeah, probably. I mean, whenever someone pulls out a shapeshifter against me, I usually like leave it alive for a while because they kind of suck after that. Because I guess the way shapeshifters work should be explained here, and then we're gonna call it dinner break. So shapeshifter has 2 sets of stats, one for transformed and one for untransformed, just like in Fire Emblem. And the right number in the little smaller jaw thing you see, the smaller one is their initial attacks. They're transformed, so they start off transformed. He's gonna have 3 attacks, 6 speed. And after he attacks or gets into combat anywhere, doesn't matter if he counters or not, he gets untransformed afterwards. So he'll get his stats on the left, and then he'll be kind of weak and bad. You can get your shapeshifting back, you can get transformed again if you work for a turn. So if you move Janaf backwards and work, he'll transform again, he'll get his right hand stats again. So that's how he transforms. And it's usually kind of a waste of turns, so usually it doesn't happen. So Lagoos are kind of good for like 1 attack, and then they're kind of bad.
I think Ming's not gonna leave Janaf alive because Janaf is going to be sitting on a very convenient capture
Yeah,
spot.
it's a very easy kill for him, especially if he like has haste or haste deploy. All right, back from dinner break. So I believe the first thing we gotta do is we gotta move our Dragon Vein, our Dragon Vein tile. So I'm gonna pay some Dragon Dividends, exactly 1 coin. Did we get our Ana coin for this turn? I think we did, because I think we were out when this turn started. Pay a Dragon Vein.
I think we already had a coin, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe?
No, you did not get Janet coin.
Okay. We'll grab that real quick. And then we'll move our Dragon Vein tile to here. And suddenly we can walk on mountains. I mean, when you mentioned like, oh, it's a fire, can't go on mountains, we actually completely forgot last turn.
It's so like
Because
I
Levitating doesn't even
hate-
look like a flyer right now.
Yeah, I wish it didn't have to be that way for obvious thematic reasons.
Uh-huh.
But it's just like for balance reasons, like flyers needed something. Like
Mhm.
they had to be blocked somehow. So
Mhm.
it was either that or turn the mountains thematically into walls, which
Oh, yeah.
flyers can't go through walls because like that's what I was thinking. But there's like it just looks better as mountains on the map. So oh well, it is what it is.
So
All right, keep going. There we
activate
go.
my
So
units now.
bye Soren, I'm guessing.
Yeah, we're gonna hit Soren in the face with Levitating.
All right.
Or 3 + 1 is 4 × 2 for double attacking. So you're probably gonna die, but you'll counterattack for 2 damage, I think.
No, Soren's
never
range
mind.
too.
Yeah, you're 2 range.
Yeah,
I
range
forgot
two.
again. Like I just
Alright.
can't get over
Yeah.
mages having 1 range or not having 1 range.
Bye bye,
that's
Soren.
gone. That's a victory point token for us.
And a dragon lane for me.
And that brings us up to 19 points to your 17. Is that still correct? It is, right?
Yes. Time for the magic yet?
Yeah, I think it's time for magic. We do this first, right? The shiny thing. The very shiny
You already
thing.
spent one. You already spent one, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we need to do the haste deploy first, right, Gimmo?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, here goes. 3 of those bad boys. And I really hope this works as intended. To deploy Janaf.
Ooh.
And he'll go over here. And we'll draw a card. Alright, so just to make absolutely sure this actually works the way I intended it. So the way you can use dash attack is you can move 2 spaces and then use the special to attack
Yes.
something 4 spaces away, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep,
Okay,
yep,
good.
yep.
Okay, that's
What I
what
want to
thought.
know is, can you still work in between, or do you
No,
have
no.
to?
The special is the action he takes.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
I explained shape-shifting before we went out for dinner, so don't have to explain that again. So, I believe it's time for the do or die. So we will... he's haste deployed. And you're exhausted. So we will move our Janaf 2 tiles, then activate his special to move another 2 tiles. And then we'll make an attack action on Yuri for what should be 3 × 2 damage.
Yes. Give me a second. Alright, well, Yuri does get crit chance.
Yeah.
Doesn't get the +2 because he didn't initiate.
I think the crit doesn't kill still though, because he does 2 + 2
Yeah.
for crit.
Uh,
Although there's still a lot of ways this can go wrong for sure. Man's thinking. Man's
God,
thinking.
I don't want to. Damn, this is not. I didn't expect this one. Damn, that's a good Janaf. Oh man, haste deploy Janaf is so good.
I think we mentioned this early game while you were deafened too. We're like, we're probably gonna late game haste deploy Janaf.
Man, I really should have. Last turn I was thinking whether or not I moved this over. I really should have. I really should have. I was very tempted to.
Oh, we have Frederick.
Well, we wanted to use enough 1 turn earlier, but you put that tile in the exact right spot to prevent it from happening.
Oh wait, that's right. That's why I didn't bother redeploying because you have Frederick. That's right. That's right. Frederick hasn't been used yet. All right, I am going to. That makes me feel better. I was like, why didn't I move that over? That's right, Frederick. Oh my god, am I gonna fucking try to gamble here? I do like
no.
gambling. Really like gambling.
It's got some kind of plus attack thing or something that's gonna kill us with the crit.
Yeah, if I can, but I need to roll the crit. Oh,
Crit is 5 or 6, right?
Yeah, no, crit is 33% chance. You flipped crit and pickpocket.
Yeah.
Crit is 5 and 6. Yeah.
Yes.
Crit is harder to get than pickpocket.
Yeah.
I will say screw it. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and play Dragon's Wrath.
Oh no. What
So
is this?
everything gets 2 damage.
2 non-lethal damage. Ignores defense.
Mhm.
Oh, that's the play you're making. Okay, that's actually of all the cards you could have had to save Yuri, that's the one I was least afraid of, I guess.
Yeah, this is the least good one. In
Yeah, this turns the game into
case.
RNG basically.
Yeah, so we have a... Okay, can I set the... whatever, it's... I'll set the damage afterwards. But we have +2 in everyone, right?
Yeah, so two to Frederick and 2 to... There you go.
Yeah, and then Janoff, if he survives, will get 2 as well. Right?
All right, so you're gonna hit me for 3 damage.
Yes. So you're down to 1 HP no matter what.
All right, and I'm gonna counter with 2 damage with potential for 2 more based on this crit.
Yes, and if you
All right, let's see if I get.
All
See
right.
if I get lucky.
Let's roll it. Don't get lucky.
Oh, I did it!
No!
It paid off!
Bruh.
Oh, God. Yes. Thank God. All
I
right. Well,
blame
you know,
RNG.
RNGesus is on my side today.
Goodbye, Janoff.
Bye, Janoff. Wow, that was scary play.
The
That was
fastest
such a
deployment.
scary play.
He was deployed with haste, and he was killed with haste. He spent less than a turn on the battlefield. He was just wiped out.
Oh man. Oh, that would have been bad for. I think I would have lost the game right there though if that worked. Because losing 2 legendary units without them actually doing anything is without them getting their value is game losing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I get 1 victory point card, and you get 1 dragon vein.
Yes.
You get another dragon vein for that.
Set the
at least.
score, and yeah, we got another Dragon Vein. I got that one too. Well, Gymmo, I think we might have to
Ooh.
convene.
Yeah, we can scoop here. I
The
think.
5-point card, Dragon's Wrath coming. What is your drag? What is your 5-point? I'm curious.
It's,
What's your?
let's just say it didn't save Janoff right here.
Yeah.
Because
I'm
I
very
would
curious.
have. I would have. All right, I'm gonna
Alright.
deafen Ming. Can't stand this taunting. All right, so he got us.
I guess I still need to wash my hands from dinner. It's a bit annoying.
Okay.
Can I do
Well,
it now
I'll just
for
think
1
out loud for a little bit. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
sure. We'll be right back.
Yes. So, I'm all by myself now. Yuri has 1 HP left. Now, one thing that Ming definitely is going to want to do at some point is retire Yuri. By paying 3 coins, getting him off the field, get a Dragon Vein for it. Because if we get this kill on him, then we just get 6 points, which he's going to want to prevent, of course. We don't have a way to kill Yuri this turn, I don't think. That was our only shot. Let's see what we have in hand. We have Seekbird. There's 3 move. He can't deploy him. We could deploy Mordecai. We do get another deployment because the haste deployment doesn't count for your deployment for the turn. So we could do Mordecai. But he can't do a whole lot. He has like 2 move. So he can't reach anything. He can reach this tile. With the bump from Dragon Veins, he could go here. That's about it. Abel, 3 move. He gets 1 tile further. Still can't reach. Henry can't reach. Binoth can't do anything. Yeah, I think we still have our mulligan for the turn. I'm not sure. I don't think so. We actually do. I think we actually discarded. What's her face? Marth this turn. But I have to check that with Gymmo before when he comes back. But I think we already discarded a dude this turn for free. You can do multiple mulligans, but for every one you do on top of the first one, you have to pay an ana coin, which I don't want to do. I think we need 2 coins to get back into this. But going to Ming's turn, we're going to be behind on points, which is very bad. The Pursuit Ring wouldn't have helped here because, you know, the speed wasn't the problem. We were always going to double him. There's much better 5 cards out there. I guess one thing we could have done to make it maybe better is to get this 3 card with the shop. We could have bought this, like we had 2 coins. We can work with Frederick for 1 coin. We'll have 3. And then we would have potentially got an extra thing of attack. Like what if we get like a piece of attachment, like a weapon or an item or something that would grant +1 attack. And then we would be able to 1-hit KO Yuri and would have prevented this potentially. But yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, I think this is just a losing state at this point.
It is pretty losing. It's pretty bad. We can at least make sure that we can avenge if he like kills Levitain. Because he needs both of his characters to kill Levitain, right? Unless he crits with Yuri again. Because Yuri doesn't double.
Yeah,
Levitain,
he can range attack with Yuri, and then if he gets crit, then it's just a KO indeed.
Yeah, well actually Ingrid only has 2 moves, so it would actually be kind of difficult for him to reach that. He'd have to use a Dragon Vein to get Ingrid in position to kill Levitain. I realized there was like one thing we could have done about this maybe is work with Frederick beforehand, get the coin, buy the Ana shop, and if we get something that boosts attack, we can 1-hit KO Yuri, and we wouldn't have been countered. But
it's possible indeed, yeah.
yeah, but you know, hindsight 2020.
I'm not sure if that's Yeah, buying a free card.
Oh, actually, the capture is only 4 points. I was wrong before. I said it was 6 points, but it's six cards left. It's only a 4-point capture. So we can still do the thing where we capture with Frederick instead of moving the Dragon Vein.
I think if you pull something like a +1 attack from the free card, I still wouldn't play it. Because there are so many cards that block the damage anyway, like Goddess Blessing
Yes.
and the +5 attack thing. So I wasn't actually aware that this card existed. Randomly 2 damage.
Same.
So I wouldn't have played the +1 attack either way.
Yeah. I remember there was one that was like, you get +8 attack for a round of combat, but I didn't remember this one.
Yeah, I wonder if this is a 5 card. I don't think it is actually.
Oh, you can flip it and find out.
Oh, it is a 5 card, okay.
Is it a 5 card? Yeah.
Maybe it's one of the new cards then.
Possible, not likely, but we can ask him if we have some time left over in our 3-hour video.
Oh, it's all enemy units take 2
Yeah,
damage.
all radiants are
okay.
damaged. Like, oh, actually, right now Levitain is actually at 4 HP. So, Ingrid
And
by
Yuri
herself
kills
can
no
kill.
matter what.
Yeah, Ingrid can kill. Yuri doesn't kill, right? He only has 2 attack. Oh, never mind. He initiates. So okay.
Yeah,
he's
so
dead.
Honorable Spirit
Levitain is
killed,
dead.
so-
Yeah,
So this is just extremely bad.
it's extremely bad. We could like pull him back 1 tile with a Dragon Vein. That doesn't even help. Yuri still like reaches with.
No,
ease.
yeah, it's okay, yes, indeed.
Well. Oh, you know what's really bad? If he has to move Yuri forward, he can always like rescue backwards with Ingrid too. Because Ingrid has a rescue staff, basically. So, many options. He has a lot of options. He has like a free kill/capture next turn. It's so bad. We also don't have a haste deploy, so... I was thinking we could deploy Abel to make capturing easier next turn. He doesn't want to be in range of Yuri, because Yuri 1-rounds him, I think, to attack. It doesn't 1-round. Even with a crit, he doesn't 1-round. He has to get double crits to 1-round us.
Yeah. We already mulligans, right?
I think we did. I think we discarded Marth this turn.
So then we can just work with Frederick and see what Ming is going to do. Because any theorizing we do right now...
Well, we still have a deploy to do.
Oh, okay, we
Like a
haste
normal
deployed,
deploy.
right?
Yeah. Yeah, so we can deploy Mordecai or Abel. That's basically our only deployment options. Everyone else is different color. Mordecai allows us to slow down Yuri, but he's already at 1 HP, so it doesn't matter.
Indeed.
Slow down Ingrid doesn't do anything either. I feel like Mordecai is just not the useful unit here.
Mordecai can slow down Ingrid, but Ingrid dies in 1 hit to Mordecai anyway.
Yeah. I think we kind of deploy Abel, because Abel has a lot of range, so if he goes in front of, like... It kind of limits his options, I guess. So, like, if we put Abel here, he'll have 3 moves, so he can go where Levitain is currently, so anyone who's at 1 range can kill. And alternatively, if he kills with Yuri, we'd be able to, like, bump and then attack Yuri. So he has to do something more intricate.
Yeah, try to deploy Abel.
We're sort of deploying Abel here and
I
just...
think
like,
on the row behind the red character, yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'll unmute or undeafen Ming. All right, Ming, we've recovered from your devastating RNG attack. We'll deploy Abel.
Abel! Oh, I didn't unmute myself earlier. Yes, I love Abel.
Abel over here. Exhaust my guy. And draw a card. And we drew that card. And now I believe we'll end our turn. Isn't that right?
You haven't used Frederick
Oh,
yet.
Frederick. Yeah, Frederick. My bad. I think we're just gonna work it. Get a coin. And then... We actually didn't really discuss buying the 3.
I would move Frederick up 1 more
whoops.
spot, I think.
Oh, he has 3 moves.
Move
That's
to
right.
only 2. Yeah.
Alright, fix the issue. Your turn, Ming. Hit us. It is hard.
Alright.
We like it. We like it when you hit us. So I keep letting you.
Alright, well, let's just execute that and see if it actually works. I'm going to go through with Yuri. He's going to move up. Let me untap him. Alright, tap Yuri. He's going to go up 1 and then make an attack. He's at range 1. I gain +2 against units that can counter. Levantine can counter at range 1, so that's going to be 4 attack. Levantine only has 4 HP left, so that should one-shot her unless you got something.
I think we're gonna allow this.
You may do this.
We may murder
I'll
another one of our units and give us a Dragon Vein and gain 3 points.
I'll take 3 points. That ends Yuri's turn. Ingrid's turn is
Straightforward.
Ingrid is going to. No, she's gonna use her rescue first.
I knew it.
It's gonna bring him back here, and then because she has Kanto, she's gonna move up 1 space afterwards. Because you can go 1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna get too close.
Oh.
And let's see. That's gonna be Ingrid's turn, and then I can deploy a green unit.
I'm a green unit.
Probably mulligan for the turn, so sure. I'll deploy Lorenz. Right here. All right. That's gonna be my turn. Back to you.
All right.
Oh, and draw my card.
Okay, I'll just get the Yen coin before I forget. And Gimmo, pizza done?
Yep.
All right. Let's get this. Muting Ming. Brother mute. Has been muted. Or deafened, at least. Okay. So, he didn't capture. That's the good news.
So we can only really win by KOing stuff. If we capture this turn with Frederick, then we're at 2 points behind. So we need 1 KO for the win then.
Well, there's still a lot of capture cards
captures
left, so it might just
Yeah,
be
we have
best to
6
capture
capture
anyway.
cards left, so there will be some KOs.
And like, he's far back. He needs to come back to the front. So you can probably get an opportunity for a KO at some point. Okay, plus 2 speed turn combination.
I would capture the Frederick in any case.
Yeah, probably. I mean, we could theoretically capture with Abel, but he's just in range of Ingrid. It's probably not a good idea. She doesn't one-round him, but he still has a shop card.
Yeah, if you move Abel forward to capture, for example, then Ingrid just KOs easily.
No, Ingrid doesn't
Because
KO,
of double
does she?
speed.
She has 3 attack, but we have 7 HP.
Yeah, she has 4 speed, so she doubles. Yeah, it's not a KO.
Yeah, it's just we're almost dead at that point. Like, he actually put Yuri all the way at the back line.
Yeah, that seems like a good idea. You'll probably retire Yuri.
Yeah, probably, but he only has 3 coins, so it's gonna limit his options further. Like, it sucks that he was able to do it, but it means he needs, like, Yuri's action to do that. So he's probably not gonna get killed plus capture either way, but I think we should capture with Frederick anyway, because, you know, he's right there. We could remove the Dragon Vein, but I don't really see the point. Maybe work.
No, there's no point. I'm looking at what we should deploy next.
Yeah, we get a red, right? So we have Arvis now. And, I mean, he kills Lawrence in 1 round, right? So that's pretty easy. We can use him to help Frederick, I guess. Just go back to the original plan of defending that point. But then we lose to, like, a capture cycle. We have to get KOs too, so we can't just sit there and do it.
Yep. Byleth is out of the question since there's no shapeshifters.
Who is Siegbert?
No, Byleth is out of the question as a red character.
Yeah, there's no reason to. I think once he gets to the point where he just needs a KO for the win, doesn't matter which it is, we can consider deploying Byleth anyway, because obviously her stats are pretty good. And she's distant counter, so there's, like, options there. We could work with one of Abel and Frederick, get a coin, and then buy a 5. We have an option to buy a 5? No, we only have 4 and 3. We can buy a 3 or a 4. We could just buy a 4 now, see if we get some options through that for next turn. Actually, there's 2 4s anyway, so we don't have to hurry with buying a thing. We can keep the coin for later. And then we have the option to retire, for example. Yeah, I don't think we should buy quite yet. There's not going to be any combat this turn.
Yeah, I also think they shouldn't buy it yet.
I need to
There's
discard
no reaction
everything.
cards in there, so there's no reason to already buy it.
Yeah, I agree.
Unless you want to strategize with them.
Yeah, but like we can just strategize next turn because there's nothing in range right now. Yeah, I guess
I
it's
think
like
deploying Seekbird is probably the play.
well, let's have 3 mounted units on the field.
Yeah, but Ming doesn't have anything anti-cavalry, and he also doesn't have anything with defense or something, so deploying a mage is not super good right now.
No, but he could deploy like an armored unit next, right? Because he's gonna retire Yuri and then bring something else to the field.
True.
Like we also don't have any 2 range on the field. So if we field, say, if we field Siegbert in like behind Frederick, then it's well. First of all, our units become very easy to block with Dragon Veins, and second of all, we can't attack like across mountains and stuff. So I'm thinking of like deploying Arvis here. It's just a fast mage that kills Lawrence, and he doesn't KO Ingrid. And whatever he brings next is like, we'll see next turn, I guess. He'll probably not bring something that like dies to Arvis, but it'll like... I'm just afraid that he brings something that we can't kill, basically. Because he gets a deploy next turn. He just retires Yuri and deploys a new thing.
Yeah, he just gets a reaction deploy.
Yeah, but I think we should still deploy something in the red, though.
Yeah, I'm fine with Arvis.
Yeah, like me. So it's either Byleth, Arvis, or Siegbert. And like I said, I think Arvis is the most diverse option. I think it was like, if I had no characters on the field, I would deploy Siegbert, because he's really good. The trample for +1 damage, if he moves 3 tiles, and then Kanto reposition, all these options are really good. But it's literally the same as Abel. I think we're gonna need the options.
Yeah.
So let's deploy Arvis here. Do we want to mulligan anything? Mulligan Byleth, maybe? Although if he deploys a Shapeshifter, that could be our comeback card, right?
Yeah, that's the comeback factor if he deploys Shapeshifter indeed, so
we could deploy Henry instead of Arvis. They are basically the same thing, except Arvis has an actual ability, right?
Yeah, if Ming sees Arvis, he's not gonna deploy any armor anymore.
Yeah, but if he... I mean, he's probably not going to deploy armor even if we deploy Henry, but...
But Henry is our haste, and it's a bit of a waste to deploy
our that's
haste.
right, he has haste. Now this time I forgot haste. Alright, okay. So let's keep Henry then, so... Unless you want to mulligan like Mordecai or Byleth. Or Ophelia. I think we can just not mulligan. Unless you really want to take for a dancer. Maybe Mordecai. I don't know.
I think I would keep Mordecai still. The special is just that good.
Alright, so keep everything then. Just deploy Arvis, see what we get.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll get Ming on the table. And we'll just do the rest as well, because I don't think we're going to mulligan then. So undeafen Mr. Ming over here.
I am here.
Will deploy Link King himself, Arvis.
Ooh.
He will be here for your entertainment. He is very exhausted.
The Arvis artist is also bringing some Jugdra reps for the expansion. It's like the one person.
He sure is. Alright, redraw. Okay, I'll take a look at that later. We're gonna cap with Frederick. And get our victory point card. You can get your Dragon Vein. We will go to 23 points. And Frederick will be exhausted. And then... I think here is where we wanted Abel, right?
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. We actually forgot
I'll
to
put it too far in range.
Yeah, so just put him here. Okay, and he will work for his money. We get a 5th coin. And that will be our turn. Like it or not.
Alright.
Play phase.
It's back to me. I'm gonna get my 1 Ana coin. I don't think the VP should be 6 yet. It should still be 4. Let me check this deck real quick. Oh.
There are 4 on the bottom.
Yeah, for some reason that 4 got on the bottom. All right, so there's one more 4 until we get
Interesting.
6.
Is it 4, 6, 6, 8, 8?
Yeah. There's 2 6s, 2 8s, and then the top 5 are 4s.
Okay. So this is when capturing becomes worth more after this next capture.
Yeah. All right, so we're here. All right, I'm gonna untap everything. Let's see. Very curious what you have in your hand, but for your 5 cost, I'm guessing it's like either the -3 speed or the minus. No, if you had the -2 attack, you could have used the last time to save yourself.
So that's the whole database. I'm scared.
Yeah. I am going to, before I activate Lorenz, play energy drop on Lorenz. He's gonna have +2 attack this turn. The power of 3, power of 4 costs. All right, Lorenz is gonna go ahead and it's gonna go 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna attack Frederick. And I believe that is gonna be he gets +2 at speed, but his opponent attacks first. Irrelevant at range 2. And I believe with +2 attack, that's gonna be 5 damage twice, unless you got something else.
Let's see. Let's check the math here. Yeah, 4 attack, ignore defense.
Oh wait, I didn't even need to use the energy drop. You have 2 damage already.
That too.
Well, I mean, I feel bad. It's fine. I played it.
You can take it back.
I forgot I played. Yeah. Okay, we're playing to win, so like that would be a really stupid play.
It's fine.
All right, but yeah. Well, no, that's fine. Okay. I forgot about the 2 damage on him.
Honestly, me too. I was like, all right, I'll take your word for it. Okay, we'll allow this. Cowardly.
If I win, this is why. If I win, this is why. This is you can use this as be like, oh well, if you didn't use that energy.
We already have the RNG to blame. We don't need this.
RNG is part of strategy, man.
Taking the thing, and I'll put you up to 26 points.
I'll take another VP. Yep. And I'm gonna go ahead and use Ingrid. Ingrid's gonna move up 2 spaces, and she will capture. Like so. And that's her. And then lastly, the question is, do I want to pickpocket with Yuri or do I get rid of Yuri entirely? Well, first things first, I'm gonna mulligan.
Is that Bernie?
Poor Bernie.
Yeah, that's Bernie. Rip Bernie.
Ooh. Good question. Do I want to keep Yuri around? He's just so good. Arvis is gonna come in and ruin Lorenz. That's definitely gonna happen no matter what. We've got Abel. He's gonna come in and ruin Ingrid. That's as expected.
Presumably. He doesn't KO at base right now. He would need some kind of boost, right?
Yeah, but I assume you'll have something.
Yeah, we definitely have been playing as if we have something. Yeah, I'll allow it has been my main sentence this whole game. We definitely have something.
Alright, now I'm gonna spend one Dragon Vein. You not having Frederick anymore is actually huge for me.
Oh yeah.
I hate Frederick's ability because like I really like using Dragon Veins. So it's like, your opponent gets them, you're like, oh my god. I want to waste a DV. I'm gonna put this right here. Alright, I'm gonna protect Ingrid a bit. So that your only option is 1, 2, 3. Unless you bump, which is fine. Spend 1 DV to make you waste 2 DV. That'd be a worth trade. And then Yuri is going to go 3. You wouldn't be able to reach me. Yeah, Yuri's gonna go 1, 2. 1, 2? Do I go there? 1, 2.
On the mountains.
That's scary. I'm gonna do right here. I could reposition Ingrid out of the way. I'd be really scared about this. Oof. Or I can work and steal Anna coin. Potentially buy a 4. Choices. I will actually... Yeah, I am going to work.
Okay.
I'll take an Anna coin,
Swear if you flip heads again.
and then I'm gonna flip.
Bro, the RNG.
3. Okay, that fails.
Alright.
Well,
so
it was
steal
bound to happen.
Yeah.
It was bound to happen. I'm gonna spend all 4 to buy Anna coin, Anna shop. I'm gonna take this will only 4 here. And yeah. Let me see what that is. Don't play now.
I like how you do your whole turn,
am
then you buy an Anna coin. Or buy an
to
Anna
go.
thing.
Well, I got the 4th one at the end. That's why. I
That's
didn't want to buy the 3.
Oh, I see.
Yep, that's my turn. It goes to you.
Alright. You get the Anna coin. That'll be the last thing that Ming hears me do. Server deafen has been activated. Okay, Gimmo, I don't know about you, but I was very happy to see him put the Vayne here instead of here.
Yeah, indeed. He assumes that we have something useful in our 5 card, of course, to KO Ingrid, but
We actually do. We do. It lets us double Ingrid.
It says +1 speed, right?
Plus
Oh,
3
plus
speed.
3 speed.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
It's not that bad. Come on, +1 speed for a 5 card. That'd be so trash. No, we definitely have something. I was like really hoping he'd reposition because I think there would have been a way to get the kill on Yuri, but because he didn't, we can't do it. Because he freed
So
up the
Abel
space.
has to reposition, huh?
Yeah, Abel has reposition, but
So if we can haste deploy a mage, that isn't red, of course, then we could actually kill Yuri fairly easily.
well, we have Ophelia, so
Yeah, well, this is a good opportunity then, because oh wait, Abel can't enter forest, right?
no, we cannot. It's,
we
all
will
the
have
units
to do
cannot
the
enter
Dragon
any
Fa-
terrain.
We can pay 1 Dragon Vein to do that. So just theorizing here.
Yeah,
They want Dragon Fin to put our normal tile on the grass so it becomes traversable.
yeah,
Then put Abel on that tile, use reposition on our haste deployed Ophelia
yeah,
all the way to the other side.
yeah.
Then move Ophelia 2 spots forward and KO Yuri.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Arvis just moves 2 up and KOs Lawrence.
I kind of like it. So that spends 1 Dragon Vein. That's it?
In total spends 4 Dragon Fin, and we have exactly 4 Dragon
Oh, we
Fin.
need to haste deploy. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could mulligan our Riz. Oh, actually,
Riz is haste, right?
yeah, he's haste rescue. He's like, actually, we
Right,
could
then we
haste
don't need to haste deploy. We can just use Riz.
yeah, we could use Riz to rescue someone. Like, it has to be Abel, right? And you have to put Abel somewhere where you can attack Yuri, which is kind of tough because he's surrounded by, you know, Ingrid and 3 terrain things. So how do we do that?
Again, sorry?
So Riz can, just like Ingrid, use the rescue staff to get someone in a space adjacent to him. But where do we put Abel? Because like, Arvis is gonna kill Lawrence, right?
We're gonna use Riz to KO, right? Why would we rescue anything?
Oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, you just deploy. Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. So we save our Dragon Veins by doing that. I was thinking you use the rescue staff.
Spend 1 Dragon Vein.
Yeah, and he has 2 range, right? Yeah, he's 1 to range, 2 move, 3 attack. Yeah, he just we're gonna murder Yuri with Riz. That's pretty excellent. I was like, we're gonna mulligan this guy, but actually we always mulligan Riz.
Yeah,
I was like, hey,
so
he's here. He's like, oh, he's
We
gonna
have
go heal
different
back.
ideas about how to use Riz.
Yeah, a good tutorial. We drew him at just the right time. Do you want to mulligan anything else? I think
Still
we
want to keep
Ophelia.
left in any case. I still have fan of Mordecai. I'm a fan of everything except Ophelia, I guess.
I like Ophelia though. She's another mage. Like, this doesn't prove how good mages are. I don't know what does.
She also has YOLO ability, crit chance.
Oh yeah, she has crit chance at range, which is so good. We just avoid counters.
And she has Horse Slayer.
Yeah, I don't think we mulligan Ophelia. Like,
Okay, then
if-
I don't think we mulligan on anything in this
yeah,
hand.
the only one I would maybe mulligan is Byleth, but it's the only legendary on hand, and I think only red as well. No, we have a couple. We have,
Oh,
a
we have
couple
plenty of
options,
red.
never mind. Yeah, we have plenty of reds. Okay, so let's not mulligan then. He doesn't have any 5 cards, does he? He used the 1 to KO
Yes,
our
so this is
enough.
just guaranteed. We're going to
Guaranteed.
do now.
So is there anything we have to do first? I guess deploy Riz. Let's see what we draw for future turns. That's about it.
I'm checking what he's going to do in response to this. Riz probably dies because Ingrid doubles, but at least Riz will deal 3 damage to Ingrid first, which is
Yeah.
also nice.
I mean, that would be one reason to use Ophelia instead in haste deploy, because Ingrid can't kill her, right? Wait, actually, I think 3 attack. Yeah, she doesn't kill.
But I'll tell you what, we're not gonna do this, but imagine that we give the speed or the pursuit ring to Riz. Then without help, Ingrid can't attack Riz.
Because Riz kills in return.
Yeah.
That's really funny, but we can't do it because it'll just like betray our 5. If we could buy another 5 this turn, I would honestly do this. I would give him the thing. What do you think about buying a thing to see if we have like better survival with it? Because sometimes you
How many
buy
points
something.
do we have at the moment? 6, right?
We could save up for a 5 instead, but like or retirement. But if we buy like a 4 and we get like something that gives extra HP or something that would let us survive, that'd be kind of cool.
I think it's okay to buy only for the reason that if Ming buys a card first and then reveals the next card will be a 5, then we essentially can't buy a card because then Ming will get the next 5 card. Even though I know that Ming is the biggest fan of 5,
But Ming has no coins right now.
Yeah, but he only needs 3 coins to buy that free card, right?
Yeah.
And then if the next card in the deck is a 5 card, then we don't want to buy the 4. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
he won't get there very quick. I agree.
I think that's like very vague reasoning, or like not vague reasoning. I think it's perfectly clear. But I don't know if it matters because Ming isn't like as big of a fan as 5s as we are. So
Yeah.
I don't think we have to. But it'd be...
He's not the biggest fan, even though he used the 5 very effectively.
Yeah, he's
while
used
we
the 5
can't
to
use
win the
5 at
game.
all, yeah.
But you know, he still needs RNG. So you're saying just buy the 3, so he's like further away from buying a card.
Yeah, I don't know what the difference between 3 and 4 really is, since in our games we almost only buy 5s.
Yeah, and they buy 3 out of desperations, like all you got left.
Yeah, something like that indeed.
You can see the 3. If it's just like +1 attack or something, it could be useful.
Yeah, I guess just buy it, yeah.
Yeah.
We also keep more coins in hand in case a 5 does appear at some point.
Yeah, I'm not as much worried about the 5 as much as I am about like having retirement options, like saving up for retirement.
Oh, one more reason to buy the 3 actually. That makes it so that Ming maybe can't buy a card.
Well, you pretty much cannot, right? Because we're gonna kill.
No,
Yuri,
but even on 2 turns it becomes more difficult to buy 4 instead of 3.
so it just delays him from buying anything. It just reduces his options, I guess. Yeah,
Yes.
so he's more like it's probably not gonna matter for this turn. But if we get like, there was like this one card that's like a battalion that gives like 8 HP or something, or like bring your max HP up to 8 or something, like +5 HP. That would save Riz.
Yeah. No,
But-
just buy the 3. It's fine.
Yeah, and
I'll
then
post it in chat as well.
yeah. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, it's not gonna matter for him. I'll move it. Come here, give me that 3. And get the Anna coins. 1, 2, 3. And we bought ourselves the Empire Cavalry. Gains the cavalry attack and gets +1 attack. Okay, so that's pretty garbo for what we have right now. But it works. Gets the job done, I guess.
Plus one attack is general, okay.
Yeah, this
I'm
is
not,
like this is all you can
disappointed
like.
with
This, what else do you want out of a 3, right?
Indeed.
It's this goes right here. What's the next one? It's a 5. Good to know. Okay, so this would have let Abel to get the KO without the pursuit ring. So I don't know. It's gonna be useful at some point, I'm sure.
So right now having the 5 next card in the deck is perfect for us, because Ming needs to buy an expensive 4. And if he does that, then we get our
5.
much wanted 5.
Yeah, if we want it. Which, I don't know. At this point, I mean, we've seen a lot of kind of like 5 cards. So I'm kind of hoping that like Goddess's Protection or Goddess's Blessing is one of the next ones that we can get.
Yeah.
So to guarantee a survival somewhere, but we're probably not going to see it for next turn. So
Well, for the rest of the turn, we have the game plan ready, right?
Yeah,
deploy
basically.
Riz.
it's the card doesn't change anything, so I can get Ming back in here.
Yeah.
Okay. Ming, you are undeafened,
I am here.
so we will deploy the one and only Riz with haste.
Our hero.
Oh, I thought it was Rise. But yes.
Oh yeah. I guess it
Old
is.
man.
Old man is here.
Yeah.
Draw the card. Take a look at it later. And
God.
oh, Riz needs to go. I
Make that
think
match
it was here, right? Gymmo was in the tile behind the grass.
Yeah,
Does he have
it's
to?
in front of you. In front of the blue unit for the tiles.
Yeah. But I mean, where do you deploy Riz again? Was it here?
No.
It was there.
In
okay.
front of the grass.
Yeah. Okay. So it was here. Okay. So I was right. Okay.
Yeah.
And that's him. So I think we're gonna spend a nice and shiny dragon crystal.
Yes.
On the dragon tile, we're gonna move it over here,
Yes.
and then let's see. Oh, we forgot to discuss one thing. Where does Abel go after he does his thing?
He can only go to one spot since he needs to move one upwards now. Use reposition and then move Wish to the other side.
Yeah. So. Just
Oh, you
go...
mean he has Kanto or something?
Yeah, he's Kanto. Yeah.
Oh, that changes things. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he has free move, right? I can move 2 more. Oh.
Yes. I think I'm gonna definitely move for a little bit more. Okay.
Yeah,
so we could go like all the way left to get the capture next turn.
I'm thinking maybe just let it sit at the place where it already is when it touches Rise, because we have the +1 attack, so it can swoop in and kill Ingrid at any point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it far away from the action too. Make Ming move to Dragon Tile again if he wants to stop us from capturing or getting a kill here. So just on a Dragon Tile maybe? Like on ours?
Yeah.
So just don't Kanto basically, forget he has Kanto?
Yeah, if you move 1 upwards, then Abel can capture that upper tile instead of, what's his name?
Arvis.
Arvis.
Yeah.
Arvis is not the best capturer, of course.
No, I agree. Absolutely agree. I do think that like it's nice to have Abel do that capture over there, because if we move him all the way up, then he can like, capture it and go bomb back, which is pretty neat.
Yes.
But it's also very easily blockable by just moving the Dragon Vein tile. Which he's going to have... let's see, we kill Lawrence and we kill Yuri this turn, right?
Yes.
So he's going to have 3 Dragon Veins. If he moves the Dragon Vein to in front of, like, to here, if he moves his Dragon Vein and obstructs this one, then I think we have no captures. Actually, we have a capture here with Arvis if we want it. Also, he's going to have a very easy kill on Arvis, I just realized, if we put Arvis here, but that's just how it is. Oh, maybe that's a good reason to put Abel in the way here, to stop Ingrid from attacking Arvis.
So then Abel dies instead of Arvis.
Abel doesn't die to Ingrid. We went over this before.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting that it's not 1 kill.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually seems decent then.
So we put Arvis like put Arvis and Abel next to each other then?
Yes. That seems like a decent play.
If we could move on forward too. That just makes it easier to kill him though, I think. So I think just going back here is good.
More forward. No.
Yeah, so just
if you use 1 more forward, then he can also haste deploy a mage and just immediately attack.
Yeah.
Abel, so that's not a good idea.
And this way, there's no real easy way to get to Arvis. He has to like spend some resources. You could probably still do it, like move the Dragon Vein here and kill him.
No.
But then Ingrid will be like right in our range. It'll be very easy to kill her. Yeah. Okay. All right, Ming. Sorry about that. We forgot to discuss the Kanto.
I forgot about Kanto. It's more a mecha swing in general.
All right. Activate Abel. We move over here. Use reposition on Riz to get him a bit closer.
And then you realize that you can't Kanto.
Yes. I just realized that too. Do we just put him one more? Do we just put him one more forward anyway? Or just live with it?
1 more forward?
Actually,
that's what I mean. We discussed putting it in the spot where Riz is now, so that doesn't work.
Yeah, it doesn't work anymore. I'm dumb. I foolish it up.
I'm stuffing again.
All right, bye, Ming. All right.
Very good.
Yeah, we're good players. Trust me. I forgot how Kanto worked. I mean, it's either.
Yeah, we're not chess players. We can't look ahead, with these pieces.
It's true. You're more of a chess player than I am. So like, Abel started here, right? So he has 2 tiles left to move, right? He has 2 tiles left to move, so he can go here. He can go to the fort.
Yeah, but like I said, if he haste deploys a mage, that mage can stand on the mountain or an archer even, and just nuke.
Yes.
Abel.
Yes. So do you just want to stay where he is and just like let him kill Riz, I guess?
I think so.
He's still gonna kill 2 enemies, so I guess it's okay.
If he kills indeed Ingrid, he has to move a lot forward, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He has to basically be where Riz is, like in front of Riz. That's like the best way for him. And then we can deploy Ophelia, for example, and kill Ingrid.
Yeah, now let him stay where he is. That's the only reasonable play.
All right, Ming, after much discussion, we have decided not to Kanto. We will forget he has Kanto. And
if we just did it my way and didn't realize we had Kanto, it would have been done a lot earlier.
Yeah, we would have been, but it would have looked a lot smarter. But now we have content, so it's all good. All right. So Abel is done. Riz moves right here, stares Ingrid in the face, and then attacks Yuri.
Oh,
This is
I was...
the real Riz Leroy Jenkins.
Yes,
I was so
Leroy
confused this whole
Jenkins.
time. I was like, what is... I thought Riz was gonna be teleporting somebody in.
Yeah, that's
He
what I
has no
thought too. And
damage.
Gimmo was like, no, just have him kill Yuri. I'm like, what?
Oh yeah, boy, oh boy. Yep. Yuri, he cannot do anything about that. Man, here I thought this was a safe place to put him. Should have put him one space back. Should have put him on the force after all. Bye bye, Yuri.
I'll give you credit though. If you repositioned, it would have been worse. It would have been way easier to kill him, I think.
Oh yeah. I wanted him behind, but I didn't know how far behind I wanted him.
You made us work for it. You made us work for it. Alright, it's Riz's turn. We get a victory point token.
Yes.
And let me see if I can get another 3 points on here. Puts us at 26 tied by my count. Man, 26. Sounds like a lot.
I have...
Not 26, right? Because I think Ming has 29.
Maybe I forgot to update Ming as well.
I have 40. I mean, no, I have 30. I have 30.
30.
I have 3 4-point cards and then 6 3-point tokens.
Yeah, so 18 plus 12. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so I forgot to update the score. That's will happen every once in a while. Gimmo, can you check if our score is correct while I murder Lawrence?
Sure, we have 8, 11, 14, 17, 20, 23, 26.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Let's make that 29 by having Arvis attack
Lawrence. I will take 2 Dragon Mains.
Yes, that's right. He gets an extra for that. I forgot that again, but I don't think it would have changed anything.
No.
Get this victory point token and update my score to 29. And I think we agreed not to mulligan, unless you want to mulligan this new card we got. I can def Ming if you want, but I don't think it's a big discussion. Kind of maybe want a mulligan. Alright, let's discuss it. I'll just mute Ming so we can speak out loud. We're almost done anyway. I remember her being very good. Let's see, +2 attack.
Well, the thing is, there are only 2 victory point tokens left.
Yeah.
So I don't think Manuela is gonna be useful for those 2 remaining tokens. Like Ming is probably going to KO one, and there's only 1 left. And what situation do you actually think Manuela will be useful? I don't think any.
Because it's so close. Do you want to pursue Ring Riz actually? Because if Ming just gets 2 KOs, he wins the game, right?
Yes. If he gets 2 KOs, yeah, I think it's unlikely that he gets 2 KOs. Like if he haste deploys something, even then he cannot reach.
Oh yeah, well he could reach Arvis, right? With a 3-mover.
A 3-mover with 2 range.
Yeah, I know there's like legendary Lin and stuff. There are ways. Like you only need 3 damage. It's pretty scary.
Yeah, I also kind of am in the mood, like if he has the perfect card in this situation, then that's just, it will take the L in that case.
Take the L. The thing is, like, if he doesn't do it, then we can get 2 KOs and win. So
yeah, and the points matter now. So we have 26, right? 8.
we should have 29 now. We had 26 before I added this 3.
Yeah, so what's the exact point count? Where do we keep the score? I don't see it in my screen.
I have 29 for us and 30 for Ming. It's like 1,
okay, so if he KOs us, and then we make a KO and we capture, we win the game. So the real question is, can Ming both KO and capture next turn?
So it's an upcoming turn, and if he can't, well, we have to double KO to win. Otherwise, the game continues, and he has a turn.
No. If we capture and then we KO, then we take the lost victory point token, and the game is just over.
But there's 2 victory point tokens left.
Yeah, he's going to KO
he's
Rice,
going to
right?
take 1. Yeah. He's going to open up the possibility for us to win. Yeah, that's right.
If he doesn't KO Rice, then we definitely win.
I feel like Ming knows that we don't have a defensive card for the 5er.
It's pretty obvious at this point.
Yeah, because we've allowed so many crucial KOs, so like he knows it's not that good.
Earlier, the flyer, when he attacked with Yuri,
yeah,
that was definitely a moment to use some kind of defensive
power. You saved Jin off there, just to make sure you kill Yuri, like always. Yeah. So That's why I feel like the Pursuit Ring... Is the Pursuit Ring going to matter more in the future than it is now? Because if we give the Pursuit Ring to Riz now, it'll be a lot tougher to KO him. Because he's going to have 5 speed and 5 HP. Like, that's really hard to KO. So
I'm
Ingrid
just
can't
thinking
do
if
it.
there's a situation, the only thing, if he KOs Rice, then we need a KO and a capture. And making a KO becomes so much easier if we have Pursuit Ring available.
True.
Like, Abel has free move. We have lots of Dragon Fiends to give him extra range. And then we have that +3 to give him 6 speed. I think that is much better than leaving Rice with
okay, then how about
niche
this?
option.
How about this? Oh shit, we can't move our Dragon Vein because Abel's on top of it. We should have canceled him off to the left. I guess it's fine the way it is, but
That is fine now.
it would have been so nice to block Ming on his on the right flank here, on the upper flank basically, just to stop him from getting to Lawrence or to Arvis.
True.
That would have stopped, like, because now if we take the risk with the Pursuit Ring and he has like say 3 mover with 3 attack, we just lose the game.
Yeah, we can still ask if it's okay, since we didn't really change anything about the game state, but yeah.
So we would cancel Abel 1 forward. Oh, we can't go forward because Riz was there.
No, that's not legal, because
that
Rice
wasn't
was there.
legal, yeah. So he has to be like behind the mountain or behind Arvis here.
Yes, the only issue with that is it becomes more difficult to take a KO, and that is our condition.
Yes. So it's iffy. There's
So
not that
I'm
many
actually
characters to remove.
not annoyed by putting more characters on the board, because that means more targets to take a KO.
I mean, on the board is fine. It's just if he gets a double KO, he just wins the game. That's the problem. And he has 1 already lined up. So basically, it's just like if we leave it at the way it is, it's just if he KOs Arvis, we lose the game. And I don't want to use Dragon Veins to keep him safe with like moving him backwards or something like that. Because that's just bad. It just leaves him out of range of captures. It reduces so many options for next turn.
Yeah.
Because right now, for example, if he moves the Dragon Vein to this tile, it obstructs us, then we would still like to have the capture with Arvis.
Okay, we'll just we'll do it. Your idea. We'll give Speed Ring to Rice, and if we lose, that's the way it is. We'll see if it turns out.
Yeah,
because good play.
He's probably like, well, let's say he cannot kill Riz, right? Because we put the Pursuit Ring. Or like, let's say it takes 2 characters to deploy to kill Riz. What will he do? Capture, I guess, and don't take a KO, and just make it hard for us to KO, and then we capture.
Then we just go all in for the double KO.
Yeah, but let's say we can't get it or something. I don't know. I guess it'd be
if we can't get it. This becomes really what if.
It's a real Marvel what if kind of scenario. But I'm just trying to see because like it's just I'm gonna feel so bad if we lose because we just didn't.
I can't imagine Ming actually leaving Riz alive, but yeah.
Well. But if you would put Pursuit Ring, I guess you could have it in 1 hit, but it'd be really tough. You need 5 attack to kill colorless characters. It'd be so hard.
Like, don't forget that if he leaves Riz alive, Riz keeps the 5 speed, so Riz is going to double anything we attack.
Yeah.
It just seems silly for Riz to live that.
Yeah. Like he needs another character to survive Riz first. Which is super hilarious. Well, if Riz survives, we're good. But if he doesn't survive, it means he spent 2 characters killing him. And that means he has to come close, and then we can probably kill him in return, right?
Yes. So something that could potentially be bad is since Ming has a lot of Dragon Fiends, or even he doesn't even really need that. Like if he attacks with something at range 2, then Speed Ring doesn't matter for Riz, and it only works at range 1.
Oh, true. Then he can finish off.
And then he bumps Ingrid 1 space and KOs the Red Mage, and then he takes 2 KOs and it's over.
How would he bump the mage towards us, though? How would he bump Ingrid if Riz is still there? Oh, I guess he kills Riz from range, yeah.
With anything at range 2, and then Ingrid can just move. That's the end.
So he still gets a double KO even though we gave him this Pursuit Ring.
Yes.
That seems likely, actually. Yeah, I agree. We shouldn't put Pursuit Ring on him then. I forgot the Pursuit Ring didn't work at 2 range. Because it's already garbage, but he just made it worse. SMH. Well, I guess we just have to YOLO it then.
Well, we can still ask if we can Kanto in another direction and then just forfeit our easy way to kick KO, just in order to protect Arvis. Or,
Yeah,
no,
and this
that
kind of,
doesn't
because he has to
work,
use Ingrid
right?
for this at that point.
Well, Arvis is always going to be an easy target for Ingrid, no matter how you look at it.
Yeah, as long as he uses like he needs a bump to get to her, to get to him.
We can't protect Rice either with a Dragon Tile.
True.
Because anything can attack at 2 range that can just take
Well,
one of the 2.
Well, that's not entirely true, because if you assume that Ingrid is going after Riz, then he needs a new character to come in here to take care of Arvis.
But we assume that Ingrid is going to go after the Red Mage.
Well, if you assume that, then he needs something that comes after Riz from here, which is the same scenario. You just block it. Oh, I guess because he's up here, you can just deploy here.
Yeah, there are 2 ways to attack at 2 range.
Yeah.
So you can't block it
Yeah.
at all.
Okay, that actually makes the Kanto much worse. Yeah, it's actually not possible to protect Riz well enough. You're right.
No, even if you Dragon Bomb him backwards, still something will walk on the mountain and kill Riz.
Yeah, like an archer.
Yeah.
Yeah, archers are fast. They will double if Riz. He'll die. I think we kind of have to just leave it here and just hope it works out, I guess. So Mulligan Manuela then, basically? Is our conclusion?
Yeah.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, Riz is probably going to die, but we can just deploy Ophelia instead. She's probably more than
One
useful
more
here.
time. So, Manuela does have an easy 1-hit kill on Ingrid.
Mm,
And she has 2 range, so
Yeah.
that's the only thing to keep in mind.
yeah, if Riz is going to die and anyone else dies, we can deploy her, like, anywhere.
Like,
That's pretty good.
maybe she's the only unit that can, at current locations can reach Ingrid.
Mm,
Just walk too far to the mountain and then KO Ingrid. No one else can really do that like that.
okay, how about getting rid
The
of,
Red
like,
Mages can, but they have like a triangle disadvantage, so that doesn't work for a
Mhm.
KO. So Ophelia can... Yeah, Ophelia can do the same thing, I guess.
Yeah, but Ophelia require... Ophelia's the same as Riz. Like, they're both the same thing.
We're going to assume that Risk just dies.
Yeah. But, like, I'm talking, like, colors, like, if she can be deployed or not. So, yeah, Riz is going to die, so we should... assume
Yeah.
this.
Manuela's problem. I
So-
just feel like it might be the wrong choice, though.
I don't want to, like, get rid of my good old Henry. I mean, if he gets 2 KOs, we
How
lose
about
anyway.
this? We work with the assumption that Arvis is not going to die. If Arvis dies, then the game is over.
Basically.
Literally. So Secret is never going to be useful because Arvis will always be on the field in a
true.
universe where the game is not over next turn.
Mm-hmm.
We can mill Secret.
Yeah. I guess it's possible that Arvis dies, but Riz doesn't. But that seems very unlikely.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree. We can mill Siegbert. Let's do it. And even if he does, we still have Byleth and Henry. And Henry is arguably pretty cool too with the haste deploy. So Siegbert is never going to matter. Goodbye, Siegbert. And we get Ash. Ah, yes. Archer. Effective versus flying. 5 speed. Well, I guess... if Ophelia doesn't suffice, then we have Ash to do the exact same thing. Works
Yeah.
for me. Okay.
You can call or undeath and
Yes.
thing, I guess.
I think this is going to be one of the last turns, if not the last turn.
Mhm.
All right. We have made up our minds.
I am here,
And I think
as the great All Might says.
we're done, right, Gimmo?
Oh,
Yeah, we're done.
really?
I think so.
All right.
I'm afraid so.
Flipping it over.
Flipping
All
it
right.
over.
Oh, man.
You got the win. You got the dub.
I mean, you have the 3DV. I really, with a full board, I really would have bumped something just to be safe.
We
But
discussed it. We discussed it.
it's worth because like the game is so close to being over. It's too
Yeah. The thing
two
is,
VP
Abel's on our
tokens.
Dragon Vein tile.
Yeah, no. I was like legit. I saw that and I was like, God, I would hate that.
Uh-huh.
I hate when my DV stuck. I was like, if I was them, maybe I would fucking just bump Abel off. So I can
It's okay.
play
We went over scenarios and we decided this is still our best bet at this point. So if you got something, you got something.
All right, yeah, I do.
You got something. You got the lead.
Yeah, I take my
3
take
move,
my
2 range.
Anacorn. Yeah, I got the one that there's 4 3 move 2 range units in the game. But we saw all 4 of them this game.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We saw Lorenz, you mulliganed Owen.
Yeah.
No, not Owen. You mulliganed
Leo,
and
you played Owen.
Yeah.
Wasn't there also like a
No.
legendary Lin? Is that the last one?
No, Legendary Lynn's not cavalry. She's not cavalry.
Oh.
She's just a bow unit.
Wow, so
But
you
okay,
have the
I'll
last
spend
one.
those
It's
two.
funny.
Spend those. I actually held on to Leone from the start of the game.
Smart.
Leone, she's gonna get deployed right here. She's hasted. Gonna untap her. 1, 2, 3. She's got 3 attack. Arvis has 3 HP. So
Actually,
does that
you'll
go
find
through?
that Arvis has 0 HP. Goodbye, Arvis.
Bye bye Arvis. I'll take my 1 DV. I mean, if creature point, you get 1 DV.
That's gonna matter a lot. That DV.
And then I'm 99% sure your 5 cost is the minus speed one, so I'm not gonna fuck around this time. I'm gonna put the energy drop on Ingrid and attempt to finish the game by killing Rise.
All right, you have the energy drop too, so that's a 1-hit KO. Right? It's 5 attack.
Yep, it should be. It should be.
Yeah, he is dead. You win. GG.
All right, that's GG.
That's
Did you have the?
GG.
What's your 5 cost? The minus 3
It's a
speed.
pursuit ring.
Oh, what? You should have. What? You're holding on to that?
Yeah, we held on to that because it doesn't work at 2 range, so we presumed that you could just kill at 2 range. Because imagine if Riz had it, right? You could just like snipe off Riz instead, and then use a bump to get Ingrid to Arvis.
You were very focused on 2 range units this whole game too.
Pretty much. I mean, they're very helpful.
Yeah, they allow all the KOs.
Mm-hmm.
It's either KO or don't KO and put the ring into play.
Yeah, we really considered pursuit ring and Riz, but I mean, like I said, I think that works out the same, right? With if you have a Leone.
Yeah.
So I don't think it matters.
Yeah. The Leone was the pocket. I would have. Yeah, I would have bumped something, like either bumped Arvis back, because like this column is deceptively like you have a mountain of water.
No, we do.
So you always think...
We knew.
Oh yeah.
It was like we considered like.
To be honest, this is my fault because I just said if Ming has a free move 2 range, then I just take the L.
that wasn't a suggestion. Well, the thing is like because if it was. I mean, it looks like we blundered, and I guess in a way we did. But it was a calculated risk we took. Like, we were like, all right, because if we moved backwards somewhere, I think it made the next turn much tougher to win. And like we thought we couldn't reliably enough save Riz and Arvis. So we were like, okay, if by some miracle he doesn't have the cards to win, then we can pull it back next turn. It's easier if we have the pursuit ring available.
Yep.
But like, yeah, I guess if we move Arvis there.
Yeah, I would have bumped Arvis here because then no matter what I have, I can't kill you because I only had 1 DV. And then Arvis next turn can capture for 6 points. So even if you lose the 2 DV, even if he dies, like his captures are now worth 2 kills. So that's what I was like, oh, he's gonna bump this over.
Yeah.
And the pain in my heart was like, oh, if only he had like this DV available, he could spend that 3rd one just like here and just solidify the win.
Yeah, I suggested doing that, but we were like, okay, we can't stop him from killing Riz that way, and then Ingrid can kill Arvis. But
Riz was dead no matter what. Yeah, Riz was definitely dead.
Yeah. So it wouldn't protect Riz. It would just protected Arvis a little better, I guess, because then you could, you couldn't move far enough. I guess that would have been a good play. Gimmo, why didn't you say doing that? Why didn't you just doing that?
Because he said if I had Leone, they're gonna take the L. To be fair though, we saw 3 of the 4 units, so it's like rarely like that's a. I probably wouldn't have taken that risk either. You're right, because like 3 of them already came up. It's really rare for all 4.
Well, we didn't know the counts. We were just like, we didn't know the counts.
They're rare. They're rare. Yeah,
they're
very rare.
Oh.
I think we're gonna introduce 2 more for the expansion, so that it stays at like that pretty good ratio.
Scary, bro. All right.
And also technically, whatchamacallit, this hasted deployed Janaf is technically a 4-1 range, so very similar.
Yeah, that would have been really good, wouldn't it?
Janaf is one of them.
Yeah.
That was good. All right, so I'm curious. What is do you want to save this the strategy for another game, or
nah?
Do you want to explain it to me?
I think it's pretty. You were roughly right about what it was. The reason me and Gimmo, like we discussed before, I'm not sure if it was on camera or not, but we discussed it before. That you're right. It was pretty much going for this flank, but
here we go.
The idea was like because our games are so capture based, and like if you don't immediately deploy something to deal with this, it's almost impossible to stop for player 2 to like, because if you just capture every turn, both of you just win here. If you don't get KOs, but the games we played, I wasn't aggressive enough in countering the strategy, And there was like we played 3 games. Gymmo.
Yeah,
and
there
I.
was one game in particular where I deployed all 3 units to one side of the map, and a mecha deployed all units to the other side of the map. Like there was no contact whatsoever.
Yeah, which is
And then
like
it was
set
a
there.
really straightforward auto win almost. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then there was like a game where I think like turn 3 I locked the Dragon Vein here in place. Like in the in front of that deployment slot.
This is such a strong Dragon Vein. This space is like it's a shutdown space.
Yeah.
It's great.
And it's like if you don't take KOs, then you don't get to deploy new units either. So your units are just stuck on the other side of the board if they go there. I don't remember the exact scenario, but it was pretty strong. But I think in the games that followed, Gymmo pulled the same strategy on me. Even one time where I went first instead of second. And that was like really impossible to get through because I didn't deploy fast enough to decide where like he was capturing, and like things just like it was so hard to get to because like in order to get close to someone who's just like bunkered up in here, you have to like take risks with your units, so you just beat KOs, and it's like I can never catch up. It's GG, but it like I said, it doesn't work in all board states, and I think you did a good job of like deploying units on the right side too, getting like what you did actually.
The moment I see somebody move a unit onto this, I'm like, okay, I have to put something. Like, what was it? You deployed a red unit here, so I immediately deployed my blue here.
Yes, you're very
like
good.
Like, you had a leaf, and then leaf went 1-2, and I was like, okay, well, I have to deploy something here.
Yeah,
it's just like you can't not respond to it.
Yes,
and it was a bad one because I didn't have a blue that wasn't legendary at the time. So I was like, screw it, I'll have to commit the legendary, even though like it might not be worth it. It's You're right that if somebody gets bunkered into one of the sides, it's really easy to run away with them. I do agree with that.
Yes.
But it's also like the moment you let something die, you can also just do like that.
Yeah. Also, you you put the Dragon Vein there, which is very smart. What I had to do in a couple of games is bump a unit off with 2 Dragon Veins and then put a unit on top of it. Another problem with these kind of games is you don't get many Dragon Veins to work with. You just get to capture ones, so you only have like 3 for the whole game.
Yeah, just waste 3 Dragon Veins.
You have to waste 3 just to like get that point back.
I'm still kind of wondering at the end of the game, so if we move the red character with 2 Dragon Veins 1 space up, and we leave Abel where it is, on the Dragon tile, and we just attach the speed ring to Abel there.
The pursuit ring, yeah.
Is there anything? Yeah.
No, my play was I would have pushed Arvis here. Like, do exactly what you did, just bump Arvis over here. So
yeah, I agree with that. And if in this position, we then attach the speed ring to Abel, to prevent Ingrid from KOing Abel.
Ingrid doesn't KO Abel though.
No,
I guess with the energy drop she does.
Yeah, with energy drop she does. So putting the speed ring on Abel kind of assures that Abel will live. Barring any crazy 5 cards, which Ming doesn't have, I think.
No, I didn't have any more. I only had the Church Valkyrie, and then I drew another Valkyrie, Empire Valkyrie.
So then both characters are safe. And then on the next turn, Abel can come in and kill anything with 5 speed, I would guess.
Yeah. You would be able to come in because Ingrid was gonna kill Rise. So Ingrid stays here. Abel would then 1, 2, 3, wreck up Ingrid, and then Arvis could come in for the capture, and that's 9 points. So that 9-point swing is really what like changes.
You can Kanto back with Ingrid though, because they were right next to each other, so you can Kanto one back.
Oh yeah. But either way, it's
not that I saw that or anything, but
well, I would have Leone here, right? So Leone would be vulnerable. So basically, what would happen? Well, no, I wouldn't have Leone here.
No, because she wouldn't attack.
No, it's probably not now.
Yeah, but basically, on your turns, you would get that one. Basically, if I couldn't get both kill points, the game wouldn't end. I would take 1 kill point, and then on your turn, you get a capture for a 6-pointer, and then you get to try to end if you're successfully try to end the game with that kill.
Yeah,
that would be your win by 1 point.
Yeah, you didn't hear, but we did discuss like all those scenarios. We did discuss all that.
Yeah, I think if you Kanto back with Ingrid, indeed, we cannot reach Ingrid in any feasible way.
Really
yeah, we
I
have
don't
to, like,
think so. No.
Yeah, because the only would be somewhere we can't reach. We do have 4 Dragon Veins. No, wait, we have 4 Dragon Veins. We have
take a shop card.
Yeah.
You would have drawn one of the 4 shop cards. I wanna see. Is there anything that would have? Oh, the ballista shot.
What?
So strong. Because you had 3 Ana coins, you would have gotten your 4th, so you could have bought one of these.
Yeah. What's this ballista shot do? Let me see. Target one does 2 damage.
It's the best.
It's fun.
It
doesn't help if you can't attack.
Game.
Oh yeah.
Dragon Shield just protects them. 1 to range. I mean, it depends on where you leave like your characters, I guess, but we would have less Dragon Fates to work with, so it would be harder to end the game, which is the reason we didn't spend them.
Yeah, it was good though.
Yeah, it was a good game.
Ultimately, I'll take the RNG dub.
That's right. We could blame RNG. That's right.
Yeah.
66% of the time, we would have won this game. Not even factoring in the chance of getting that card in the first place.
Oh man, I love crit chance. It just makes the game so much more random.
Yes, it was really funny. It was content for sure. Well, I think we could wrap it up here. Thank you both for playing your hearts out. I could tell you're very much good at thinking ahead and taking over. It was a very back and forth game. It was very exciting. I'm very glad I got to record this. Final recording is, I would say, probably about 3 hours long or something, so it's gonna be fun editing this down.
Good luck, have fun.
Yeah, it will be.
3 hours and 3 hopes. We have 3 hours.
Yeah. Fire Emblem, 3 hours. And thanks everyone for watching this hopefully not 3-hour video. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope it wasn't too confusing to watch. And I'll see if I can get a real life game going, because I still want to film one of those. And see y'all next time. Thanks, bye.